we're actually on the mainstream TForce podcast.
We could actually broadcast on both, but
yes, I just need to log in on a second browser to do that.
It's
You,
TForce podcast, right?
If you guys get me the music, I can put it in through my mixer.
Do we have music?
Uh-oh.
We
The
could.
stream is
Not
live.
yet.
We are here.
Woo!
We are. All right. Good evening, everybody. It's another adventure of It's a Long Story here with me, LeShock, and the rest of my companions at TForce RPG. And this is our custom Pathfinder game where I take this group of League of Legends shoutcasters and podcasters through one of their first D&D experiences. And, well, it's probably going to be a shit show, so pull up a drink and enjoy. Now, where we last left our intrepid adventurers who could not decide on a name that was either offensive or just plain weird.
I thought we were going with TFAP. No, we're changing it.
On the hand of just plain weird.
I still stand by cookies. Crusaders with cookies. Just saying.
All right, we'll talk about it in character.
I didn't mind about our first name, but
Anyways,
apparently...
so, moving on. They had just taken up a mercenary job to go and try and track down some pirates that had been waylaying up the coast and had ransacked a caravan, and they were just all getting ready to head out. So that's where we last left off here, and the party has since been leveled up and are now level 2, so they are less likely to get one-shotted. So
wonderful.
Well, we'll see about that.
So again,
I can no longer kill myself on one hit.
yes, you can no longer kill yourself on it. So again, so like re-intro, everyone, we'll just go down the line, reintroduce yourself, who you are, what your character is, go. That's you.
I am Venerous Long Arrow. I am an occultist who loves tons of fancy shit.
I'm playing Lumalia Thura, Slayer and proficient baker of goods.
I'm playing Kargan on a half-elf skull with a thirst for adventure and diplomacy.
I am Hiram the Swift, human ranger, ranged combat expertise, shady past, abandoned, lost, trying to find my way.
Hashtag orphan.
That was beautiful, Mont.
Hashtag Jurassic Park orphan.
Hashtag Jurassic Park.
I am Chira Jaden, the destined Blood Rager and brother of Kargan, and I guess, according to our Slack, the Intimidate bot.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'll catch up to that, don't worry.
All right.
Yeah. Then that leaves me. I am Haser, the war priest that bashes people's heads in with flaming balls.
And also dies.
Yeah.
I didn't die.
Almost.
Didn't die. Almost.
Almost died.
Almost died.
Close enough.
I
But
saved him.
It's not going to be an issue now. I can heal myself now. I don't need you guys.
You can heal yourself now. All
Oh.
right.
Fuck all of you.
right.
Whoa. Okay.
Ooh, big
Challenge
big man
accepted.
over there.
I was going to say, those are big words for a guy who passed out last game.
All right, so that was where we left off.
Love you, Haser.
We left off last week with everybody had just grabbed a job, and rather than sit around and come up with a plan, Chira grabbed the piece of paper and just started running north.
I swear we need to get a leash for that, man.
I don't remember doing that, but if that's what I did, let's go.
You're like,
Yeah,
"Let's
that's
go." I
I
believe,
would do.
if I recall correctly, your exact words were, "Let's go fuck up some pirates."
All
And
right,
just
you know what? That
ran
sounds
out the
pretty.
city.
That sounds very likely.
I mean, I want to make it clear, we're totally not opposed to this plan.
All right.
We just gotta catch up.
Are we at full HP? Because for some
Yes.
reason. All right, sweet.
All right, so
Fix things.
are you guys doing anything before you are exiting the city to go and try and track these guys
yes.
down?
I feel it would be wise to track down the market to find some goods.
I wouldn't be opposed to that either.
Okay.
I think we need some potions.
Exactly.
Okay, well, the market's pretty easy to find because, as you see, the city's built in the ring, this fashion that it is. The merchant district is kind of just like this outer ring before you would get to the farm, so it's easy to find there. And the closest, are you just looking for the closest potion shop that you can find before exiting the city?
One that appears to have good wares.
Well, with my vast knowledge of the city, I'm just finding the best one that...
Yeah, can I do a local check just to see since
Well, I mean,
know.
yeah, no. I mean, you know that the finest potions around comes from Pious Pete's Potent Potions.
God damn it.
God.
Pious Pete's
Pete-
potent.
Can you spell that?
He's a former cleric that now makes potions.
He
And
is
who
a
loves
cleric.
alliteration.
He is a cleric. He's just a very
Okay.
entrepreneurial cleric.
All right.
I mean,
Does
the
he have like an
church-
English major too?
No, he's got no. What? No. Anyways, god damn it. So you guys make up there, and there it's a pretty well known shop that he has. He's one of the top potion suppliers of the city. Pious Pete's Potent Potions. Say it 4 times fast for me. And you know it's a decent sized shop. You know, brick and mortar building. And there's typically a small line outside because where else are you going to get your potent potions
Because
from?
those potions are that good.
The thing is that nobody knows. Everyone knows there are potion shops, but nobody knows how Pious Pete is able to keep up his quantity so much. Because other potions take a bit to make, but he's always got a supply. So there's
It's probably best to not look into that.
All
too
right,
much.
does he flavor these potions too? Because I feel like he would have to do something to keep the like Kool-Aid flavored potions or something.
Is it or
No,
even
he just-
grape flavored?
Yeah.
Because I hate grape.
It's bacon flavored.
Let me see here.
Oh, yay!
I'm gonna roll for flavor. Whoa, holy background noise, Batman. He likes cherry flavored potions.
All right. As long as it's not that like medicine-y cherry taste, then I'm
Yeah,
down with it.
that's-
Like if it's
You'll
that
just have
cherry,
to find out. You'll
Great
just have to
Dr.
find out.
McGillicuddy's.
You've never gotten
Okay.
the potions here before, Chiro, so you don't know what their flavor is. Now, so
Ye
there's a
old.
small line out there, so you guys end up waiting about 20 minutes before you
Actually,
get...
yeah.
That was 20 minutes.
Ooh.
Can you
I
like-
want to nudge Chira to get them to intimidate us to get into the line faster.
Oh no!
Oh, we're just using our group strengths. That's all we're doing.
That's right, yeah.
The line is not this long. There's no point in trying to butt in line.
Can we not scare everyone in the area, please?
Yes.
I don't
If
feel
my
like
father
waiting
hears
Chira,
about
please.
this in the area, we will be in so much trouble.
Just a little
oh
bit.
man,
Roll that intimidate dice.
all right, let's do
Brother.
this.
Brother, please.
What are you saying? What are you saying?
All right, so basically, I need everybody to get the fuck out of the way. We're in a hurry. We got to go beat the hell out of some pirates, and if you don't move, I'm gonna end up putting you in the dirt. And let's
Wow.
see the roll.
That one.
It is a nat one.
So, okay.
Jesus, man.
So, Chira,
Hold it.
No,
the
I
nat
believe
one
you.
cam. Yep. So,
Okay, so
Really
cheer nat one.
at this moment,
That's something we're keeping track of, right?
Yep, I'm keeping track of nat
Sure,
ones.
why not?
Oh,
Alright,
I forgot to take out my
so-
notebook.
I have
So-
the kill list up too, so
Cool.
So first nat one of that. So Chira, you go to step up. You're like about to do that. You know, Venrus is patting you on the back, but then like your brother is like, oh no, this is a horrible idea, and kind of like steps on your foot right when you're about to start talking. And my
voice gets really, really loud.
And
Is
that's
that
what-
guys? I need
you to get out of the way.
Get the fuck out of my way! 13 overall for that check, though.
it's a nat one. So
So it just fails either way.
that's what I'm saying. All right, so yeah, so they just kind of look at you and they laugh because they think this is some sort of like comedy bit that you guys are trying to put on.
Is this a game to you?
All right, good job, Chira. Let's wait in line.
I give him a pat on the shoulder. It happens to everyone.
I feel like we need to give our place in line to the people behind us now.
All right, so you guys eventually get to your part in the line there, and like you get there, it's a very industrious-looking place. Like the inside of the shop is kind of like it's almost like you know those waiting velvet rope lines that goes like da, 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 da. Like the whole way is through that, but there's always a counter with someone standing behind it, so someone is always being helped.
Okay.
And you get up there to your spot in line, and there is a little gnome there with a bright red hat and very bushy eyebrows. And he's like, "Hello, welcome to Pious Pete's Potent Potions. How can I help you?"
Slow down a little bit with the speech. Just Ease up.
As you can see, we're very busy, so if you don't mind letting us know your order, we'll be glad to fill it for you.
Well, if no one else knows exactly what they want,
I would like to sample your beverages.
We don't do free samples of our potions.
Could I see a menu?
could I have
Did we suddenly turn into like a cafe here?
Do you have anything
Guys.
carbonated?
wounds and 1 potion of bull strength?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that, please? The one person who actually seems to have business here?
Yes, I need 2 potions of cure light wounds and 1 potion of bull strength.
Yes, well, all together, that would be 400 gold.
400 gold.
Full strength is actually pretty expensive.
Yeah.
Yes, it's 50 gold apiece for the Cure Light Wounds potions and 300 gold for the
I thought-
for the Bull
Oh, never mind. I thought that was a lot less expensive. What about
Clearly.
the potion of enlarged person? How much do you charge for that here?
Strength. That is 50 gold apiece.
So I will get that instead.
Okay.
Okay.
He like puts his hand down and hits some sort of raised object on the front there and yells, 2 CLWs and an EP. And this little float, and after a few seconds, a floating tray comes across the place, pulls up in front of you, and it's got those 3 potions on there.
Oh, yes.
And it's like, that would be 150 gold, please.
I give him the 150 gold.
Thank you.
I want to get in really, really close to him and kind of get really quiet and be like, so man, where do you get your stock? You seem to have a lot of stuff. Where does it all come from?
Diplomacy check.
Ooh, I get to do something. You know what? That's probably the most diplomatic thing I've ever said.
Actually, it is. There was
Yeah.
not one mention of entrails.
I'm actually curious on this though, so hold your horses. I am not good at diplomacy.
Oh!
I should actually
Hey.
normal roll that, but whatever. I already clicked the button, so
I got a +2 for it.
yeah. Oh, that's actually pretty good. So I got a 19.
He kind of looks around. He's like, I'm not really supposed to say company secrets. But...
Well-
He leans in real close and gestures for you to lean closer.
I lean closer.
And he even closer.
I lean much closer. Like he's borderline kissing my ear at this point.
Give him a kiss. on
I'm
the
somewhat
cheek.
blushing at this point.
You're somewhat blushing at this point.
He is very
Oh
small.
my.
And he's like, the Temple of Izari makes them. And we're the merchant front of the Temple of Izari.
Who is the Temple of Izari?
Finally, my religion stuff pays off. Like, I know everything about this.
I turn around and just say out loud, does anybody know anything about the Temple of Izari?
Oh, there's the Temple of Zari here, yes?
Yes,
Apparently.
Yeah. Oh, well.
It's like, well, if you not have any further business, he does sell you your Cure Light Wounds potion that you messaged me before you ran away, like a scared little child. No.
50 gold, right?
50 gold.
All right.
Man, I'm broke.
I'd like to wait around until I can get him alone for a moment too.
Ooh, baby.
Man, everyone's hitting on this little gnome. No one's even asking.
I guess.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
If we're all done here, I actually have another place I would like to go.
Well, you know what? Let's just go run all the errands that you have to today.
No,
I thought you had a
just one
slave
more.
to go and do this for you.
We want
Actually,
to stop
never
by
mind.
the bank, go to the ATM, make a deposit? What do you gotta do today?
Pick my kids up.
I'm
from
sorry, actually, we
school.
can do this after the pirate raid. I just want to.
No. What
No,
is it?
no. It's so important that we have to do it
Shopping,
before.
pirate raid,
Alright.
Please.
shopping, pirate raid.
Brother, I didn't know you took points in passive aggressive.
I knew when I signed up for High Fantasy that something magical was going to happen, but I didn't realize it was the Venris Long Arrow shopping hour.
Yeah,
Mhm.
investment banking.
Anyways,
So, does anybody else have any business? He looks at your group, looking up at your group because he's significantly
I'd
smaller
like
than
to
all of
lean
you.
in and ask. Well, I know you deal in potions, but I'm looking for something a bit
Danger.
darker,
A bit more poisonous.
slightly,
A little underhanded.
a
We
little
do-
bit.
We do not deal in such items
But
unless
I'm
they
sure you
also
know
have
who
a
does.
medicinal
I
purpose.
I
I do
push-
believe if you would remember that under the if you check your new Citizen Handbook under Article 12, page 457 of the proper materials clause that anything that could be considered a direct poison has been outlawed under the rule of General Arimos. I'm sorry, King Arimos.
I push Lumalia in a little closer and I say...
He looks around nervously.
Well, it'd be quite a shame if somebody got word of this front that's running here, but I'm sure you know people that could lead me in the right direction, at least.
Front? We're a legitimate business.
That the Temple of Azari is backing?
Yes.
Sure, little man.
This should not be a surprise to anyone.
Azari, the god of ingenuity and crafting. Of course, our temple supports going forth in a very commercialistic manner.
Yes, it's kind of what they do.
Meh.
I knew that.
So, well, let's be honest here. If you don't sell any sort of poisons, and I would say potent potables of toxic origin, suppose you might know an area where we can find some.
I would know. That's what I'm saying. I am a good law-abiding citizen, as he says, looking around again. Make perception checks.
My friend, I
believe.
I know of someone that we could contact for this. There's no need to trouble this man here.
What is that? That is a 7, 18.
I rolled a 16.
Okay.
19.
Anyone that got above a 12 can see he keeps looking back and forth to the Tirnog guards that are standing around in the building.
Oh, in the building. Okay.
Yeah, they're standing against the walls on opposite sides of the building.
All right.
Fair enough. We
noticing the guards.
This is something that you need, please. We can talk to.
We'll talk later.
Yes.
Now, please, if you have notes for the business, please move along.
Okay.
I can distract the guards.
There's no point.
Oh,
Yeah, please.
I'm just going to storm out and give Chira the middle finger for that comment he said to me earlier.
All right.
Let's just regroup.
Make a middle finger check.
A 2.
He falls and stabs himself in the eye with his finger.
So Venris storms out, bank in tow.
I'll follow
Oh,
up.
so now the servant goes to do something. I see how it is.
He's just following him. That's what he does.
Venus, where is it that you said you needed to go still?
I need to go to a loan company to get a bag of holding.
All right.
Alone?
What?
No.
That's a little ambitious.
Follow me here.
Yes.
If we
I'm
go
not.
to the pirate place, we need to grab all their shit and put it in the bag of holding.
Well,
But-
Why
Who
don't
is
you
it
just
we
make
find
bank
from?
carry it all?
See, as much as I like bank
could we
carrying all my
afford
shit,
to? Could we afford a large enough bag of holding at this point?
with
No.
a big enough loan, and my father...
That's the point. Big enough loan. I do not like taking on more than we can handle.
No,
as
it's
far
just
as our
all going to
credit.
be part of me. Don't worry.
It'll be
It's not
fine.
that-
Don't you
yeah.
see the bag and this is the holding right here, baby?
I'm going to be paying the organization back, not you guys.
Very well.
Alright.
If this is what you wish, I would not argue against helping the party.
Yes.
Let's go find a bank. And not
Okay.
you, bank.
Bank gets all excited
Bank.
for a second.
B-E-N-K. Bank, not bank.
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 It's bank.
Yeah.
Sounds
Big-
close.
I was banking on you catching that. Thank you.
Woo! Damn.
You and your shades need to get out. No. All right. So you guys make your way to the wow.
I need to be able to see.
Think of the name for the bank in Turnog. So basically, you find yourself to the first bank of Turnog. Hell with it. And it's a large, looming-looking building with a lot of guards outside. There's not a line to this one. There's not a lot of people that have business with the bank.
I
Alright.
feel we would be best suited if only.
I think Hasir froze there, but
GG.
Uh,
Oh, that's a cat.
Oh, wait.
Cat.
Say something,
Am I still
Haber.
here? Am I
You're
still
back. You
Yeah.
did it.
okay,
Okay.
you were briefly paralyzed.
Here? Okay. Well, did you hear what I said?
No.
Okay, I think it would be best if everyone except for Venris waits outside, and I take a look at Jira.
Yeah. I look at Hasser and I'm like, that definitely for the best.
Bank,
This is not
I
our
know
end.
what I'm not wanted.
I don't have enough cash to start opening up a checking account. I'll just hang out.
Bank reaches into one of his many bags and proceeds to hand Chira a paddle with ball and string.
The ball and cup game.
Ball in a cup.
Ball in a cup.
All right, I guess I enter in then.
Ball in a cup.
So you go in. It's a large, very fancy-looking building, as you're accustomed to, being from, being from old money.
Of course.
And immediately a well-dressed servant comes up to you and says, "Welcome to the First Bank of Ternok. How may I assist you?"
Ah, yes. I was hoping for a loan today, madam.
You're looking to open up a line of credit?
Yes, my dear.
Well, please right over this way, and gestures you over to a counter where sitting up on a stool is a very plump, not pleasant-looking dwarf with, like, just really frizzy blonde hair and a beard that's just spilling down onto the desk in front of him. How can I help you? Yes, this gentleman here would like to open up a line of credit. Oh, do you have any collateral? What is the purpose of this loan?
I am hoping to buy a magical item for my adventuring party.
He just looks at you staring, as if you said the dumbest thing he could possibly imagine hearing. How much are you looking to take out on the loan?
Roughly 5,000.
5,000 gold. That's a fair sum of money. Do you have any collateral? Do you have a name, or are you drawing from accounts from some other city?
I will show him my credentials of my family and the type of business they run, which I do have in my backpack. Which I think Bank has.
The long arrows, huh? Let me see here. No. He goes looking over some paperwork and everything, and I do believe that we could extend you this line of credit, but to do so, we would require, of course, payback with interest within a certain amount of time.
Of course, I understand.
Off of your reference here, you would need to pay back with a 25% interest within 30 days.
Sorry, how many days?
30.
All right, sounds good. Sign me up.
Very well, I will need you to sign here, and I will need 3 drops of your blood in this vial.
I'll do it.
So you sign the
Very
paperwork,
carefully.
they prick and take 3 drops of blood into the vial and seal everything there, and puts the paperwork back, and signals some people, and they come around and bring you a bag full of 50,000 or 5,000 gold.
Bank, hold this, please. I don't feel like carrying this.
He puts it into one of his many sacks.
All right. What was the interest, by the way, that I just signed on?
25%.
Oh, all right. Well, you have a great day now.
He
We're
hands
so
you
fucked.
his copy, your copy of the paperwork, and and the bank goes, and on your way, he goes, "Sir, what are the actual odds of us retrieving that amount of funds within 30 days?"
Trust me, I got this.
Very well, sir.
What's your life worth, Bank? Because when you said collateral, I thought you meant bank.
Not much, sir. I am an indentured
Trading
servant.
bank over to the bank.
So, Fenris walks out with Bank, who is carrying a largeable-sized bag tucked in with his other bags.
Hasser, I thought these were much heavier, but
Hey.
they weigh nothing. These balls you carry around.
Yes.
As everyone appreciates Hasser's balls.
Well, I've been appreciating them for the entirety of this conversation.
And you can follow him on
I'm
Twitter
comparing
at
the shaft
Balls
of my
Hasser.
bow to his balls.
Balls of Hasser.
That's not even a joke. He actually has a Twitter. And so moving on. So yeah, he comes
All right.
back out. You find the group. They're sitting around, basically BSing. Shira has managed to break the ball off of the paddle with the string and has lost the ball and just simply has a paddle. And everyone else is looking at Haser's meteor hammer, which is essentially balls on the end of some chains.
Mm-hmm. I see you got the money now.
Yes. I have accumulated over 5,000 gold pieces, which will be used for a bag of holding.
And what was the terms of this deal?
Oh, you know, interest, only like 5%. We're good.
5%?
Take care of it, dude.
5%? That's not bad. Must be from like guild discount, I'm assuming, since we're like.
Yeah, me and my family go way back. We have a good credit history.
Are you
TForce gets the best discounts.
Is that blood on your hands?
What? Me? No.
Yeah, no, of course not. There wasn't some sort of blood contract. No.
Disregard that. Silly.
Oh man.
Your life,
So, okay,
not mine.
So where are you
No
going
offense.
to
We got
purchase
shit to
the
do,
bag
so
of
let's
holding?
get this bag of holding.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get my bag of holding, and then we
Yes.
can go to the pirate thing.
Okay, so where are you going to purchase the bag of holding? It's a very specific magic item.
Do you really want me to make a knowledge local check?
No, I think that I went
She
to...
can fucking ace that shit.
I think that obviously the place that you need to go is
Alright.
Magnus's magical materials.
Coming full circle, boys.
Oh, alright.
So,
So I
guess
take it our
we'll
buddy
head
set
over
up a
there.
shop.
you do
Yeah.
remember your good friend that you helped get here who is setting up a magic item shop, and you know,
Doesn't he still owe us in gold?
Maybe some items.
no, he
I
gave you
think
gold.
He didn't.
the agreement was
promise
more or less
items
generally
yet.
helping, like discounts on like materials and items. Yes.
Yes, we can see what's going on there. See what's bumping.
So you go and you find, because he told you where he was setting up, and he's still in the process of setting up, but the door's open and you're able to walk in, and he recognizes you, and now his hair, on this fine day, his hair is like this bright gold, like the color of a field of wheat, and it's like shining, and his beard is now like done in like forks, and is the color of like old rust.
You change your hair more than you change your clothes.
You might want to learn how to match, though.
Ha! I am a trendsetter. I do not follow, my friends. Welcome to Magnus's magnificent magical materials.
Hello again, Magnus.
How can I help you, my
Yes.
friends?
I would like one bag of holding, please.
Oh my.
Bag type number 2. Exactly.
Ah, well, you are lucky. I do happen to have one of those.
Oh,
what,
terrific.
what size?
And he holds it up. It's a big, looks like 25-pound bag. Like it's a hefty bag.
Is it big enough to where I can actually like fit like a human person in?
Whoa!
I mean,
Wait
Yeah,
a
you do
second.
know that they have no air
They
in
suffocate.
there, and they would
They
suffocate. But this particular bag can hold up to 500 pounds, and it's 70 cubic feet.
I'm not asking
That's a
if the
big
person
deal.
lives. I'm just asking if I can.
I don't.
These are not the questions you should be asking.
Well, I suppose if you dismember the body first and, like,
no,
individually
Magnus has literally put his hands over his ears
Uh,
and is going,
Hey, Magnus,
yes.
we've recently signed up with a mercenaries guild, and we were wondering, since we helped you out, would you be willing to sponsor our entry into that guild monetarily?
What? We already paid our money for it.
I know, but we can get our money back as I nudge Haster.
Yeah, I would like
We
one
do
of
not
that.
need the gold.
Was-
What
was
we
I-
need is new items from this man.
That's
I mean,
also part of a sponsorship. Very good idea this year.
If you had been able to bring it to me and I could have signed on as the sponsor of it at the time, that could have been a possibility. But if you've already handed in the paperwork,
Well, we haven't done any
No,
jobs yet. Maybe we can go back and change some things.
There's no need to hassle this man for money.
Not at the moment. We have more pressing issues to attend to, like
Well-
pirates on the coast.
well, anyways, for this bag, because of our friendship, your help, I can give you a discount, and we will say that it will be merely 4,500 gold for you.
What about a 25% discount?
Diplomacy check.
3,500.
Why is Shira rolling our diplomacy checks today?
Because
I
he's
knocked
the
the
one
last
that-
one out of the park.
Because
He
he's,
beat me
it.
to it.
he's the one who winked.
I damn it. Alright, this is a mistake. I rolled a 12.
Oh no, I still have to make some money, my friends. You know, I'll tell you what, I could go as low as 4,200 for you, for the sake of our friendship.
That is more than acceptable. We appreciate your generosity, Magnus.
Okay. Well, he hands, you know, and holds the bag and gestures for the money.
I look at him and I say, Your kindness is almost as vibrant as the color of your hair.
Oh, you flatterer, you.
So how much was it? So I can subtract
42.
this money.
4,200.
Right.
That leaves you with 800 gold remaining from that, and he hands you the
Which you should
Type
pay
2
back
bag of
immediately.
holding. He still has 30 days. What could go wrong?
All right, let's go do pirates. Let's go get our money.
The best part is,
These are the most
There's
broke
one other
pirates
thing.
ever.
the best part is
Since
he
we're
didn't
eating
even ask what happens if he defaults on the loan.
Right?
So,
Well,
I got his
before we
here.
go, I would like to know, Magnus, is there any chance you are looking for people to advertise for your business?
what do you mean by advertise?
Well, say you let us use some of your enchanted items. We show them around town, show them where we got it from. We send people to your shop.
Shout your names from the mountaintops.
In exchange, we are allowed to use some of your items at no cost. Given that when we are done, we will return them to you.
And perhaps you have some sort of insignia or decal we could put on our armor on the outer parts.
I will think on that. Give me a few days to come up with something.
Are there any
Um,
items you need me to recover to you, like we used to do back in the old days? We're going to be running into some interesting parts of the city. I might be able to come across some goods that you could be looking for.
Once my shop is finished being fully set up and I have got my inventory set up, because look around there's everything's still being taken out of boxes and everything then I will be able to further business. I just happen to have known where this particular item and a few others were laying around.
Very well. Venerus, do you need the poison before we go?
Me? Why would I need poison?
Lumalia, I apologize.
What?
Do you need the poison before we go?
No, not right now. I was just curious since we are there. It's not important at the moment.
Anyways, we're gonna leave
Magnus,
now.
not for you. It is not for you, Magnus. Do not worry.
I have higher aspirations is all.
Well,
And then I walk out.
Well, remember, we can always talk to Mouse for anything that the city
Perhaps.
may not have.
I forgot he existed. It's almost like he is a mouse.
I feel like we should start hunting some pirates to earn
Yes.
money.
Yes,
I feel like
boy.
we've spent enough time. Let us go hunt the pirates.
Venrus
Does
just
the boy
pictures
who
this
passes out in
hourglass
blood.
above his head counting down sand by the second. So, alright, you guys are heading then, you're exiting north out of the city. The only clue that you guys have been given is that these pirates were raiding everything and that they were on the northeast coast outside the city.
Are there docks over there?
No, this is outside the city limits, so past any docks. Like this, allow me to do a little demonstration.
Draw
here.
us a pretty picture.
No, I can refer to the little map. If Ternog, as you see, right here, the caravan had been traveling down from Timshold and they were traveling along the road along the coast. To way that they went to avoid the desert and everything. And it was along the coast that they got raided upon outside the city, say somewhere around that area. Not pretty close to town, but away from Kerato.
Is it closer to Tirnog than Kyoto is to Tirnog?
Yes.
Okay.
Kerato was
So it'd
3
be
days away from Tirnog.
So it'd kind of be like right in there, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose we shall get walking then.
And that's when
Unless-
they heard that they got where they got attacked. You have no idea where the pirates could actually be, besides the fact that they were, they were traveling by the coast because it's easiest to avoid getting lost. If you follow the coast down from Tinshold, eventually you'll hit Ternog. But along the way, they got attacked by these pirates, and then the pirates took all their stuff and fled. So you don't know where their base could be or what they're doing. But you do know that they were out in that direction.
Well, the way I see it, we have two options. A, we just start walking towards Timshold and hope we see some sort of pirate boats, pirate flag. Or the second is, we still have that 800 gold that Venris has from his loan. We could rent a small fishing boat or small vessel and travel the coast ourselves and see if we can't lure them out.
Well, would it be possible that there are some pirates inside of Ternog that we could acquire information from?
Like in a bar or a tavern somewhere? That seems like a really good idea.
Well, we still
near
have
the
our
docks.
relationship with Mouse. I believe he could come in use for this.
That is
He
true. We
seems
still
to
have
know
that
more of
coin.
the seedy underbelly of Ternog.
That's possible, but you got to remember though, it's going to take a day before we actually get in contact with Mouse.
Yes, it's true, but if we spend a day traveling the coast of Ternog and find nothing.
It's wasted time as well, so...
Well, I don't see why we can't just hit up a tavern and see if we can't find anybody who seems pirate-ish.
Let's do both. Let's go drop the coin off in the fountain, as is to summon Mouse.
Yes.
Hit up a local tavern, see if we can't find anything, and if not, we come back tomorrow and hit up a boy.
Yeah, all right.
Alright, so you're
Agree.
going to drop off the mouse signaling coin into the fountain, then make your way over to like the dock slums on the east side there to find some seedy tavern.
Yeah.
Is that what I'm taking?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Venris, you have the coin, I believe?
Do I?
Yes, we left it in your possession, unless you use it to buy the bag of holding as well.
Bank the coin, please.
It's better
He
you,
hands you the
Venris, or
coin.
hit him.
Alright. I will flip it in the fountain.
Okay. You know that, and you know the next day around this time at this fountain's where you're supposedly would meet with Mouse.
What time is it now? To be fair, just out of curiosity.
I mean, right now it's probably about, say, around 2 in the afternoon.
All right.
So you make your way over to the eastern docks part of there. After you get past the farms and everything, now you're getting into the slums, the dirty part of town. This is where now everywhere else the buildings have looked nice. I mean, in a grading scale, of course, but now is where you're seeing like shacks that are barely holding up. There's like the road that goes straight to the docks is fiercely guarded by guards. You see beggars, you see poor people, the destitute, you see bodies laying like off in alleys. Like this is the most wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Are there dead bodies? Can I go search the bodies?
I do not believe this is a good idea, Lumalia.
Yes,
let the dead lie.
Just walk into the dark alley where the dead body is. I'm sure that will work out fantastically.
Of course. That's how we find pirates. I just randomly walk in that dark alleys and hope I get jumped by pirates.
Those aren't pirates. Those are just shivs, and those are just thugs.
Just thieves.
Anyways, so the foremost tavern, for those of you that bit of the know of the city, is literally called Not a Nice Place. N-A-U-T.
Ha!
I know.
For all those people that love nautical humor out there, LeShock's on the ball today.
Hey.
A whole 2 of them.
So, you guys, this tavern looks like there's legitimately a hole in the wall on the outside of it, like where either someone was thrown through, it was bashed with a giant hammer. Who knows?
There's really is a little hole in the wall.
I'd like to enter through that hole.
You enter through the hole, which actually you see that multiple people do use instead of the door. And it's a very poor lit place. There is very faint music of just a single little... There's a single half-orc up on the stage, just like half-heartedly playing a violin. And it's like... the equivalent of, when a 5th grader first gets the violin and they just learned how to read sheet music and, like, you don't want to tell... You're like, oh, you're great! Keep at it! But in reality, you're like, oh my god, I need earplugs.
Can I
It
boo?
all sounds better when you're drunk.
I look over to Kargan and I motion, like, I do, like, a little, like, eye thing up to the stage, trying to get him to go up there.
Yeah,
Be like,
all right.
Get on up there and start performing, bro.
I think I've got a better idea, but I get what you're going at. All right, I'm going to approach that half-orc. I'm just going to toss him a gold coin. I'm going to say, hey, know any pirate tunes as of late?
Pirate tunes?
Ooh.
What you mean by that?
I mean, you know any pirate songs, any sort of sea shanties? And I wink.
I might know a sea shanty or two. He adjusts the fiddle and begins, playing a very atypical, jaunty sailor song. What do you do with a drunken sailor? Age-old classic. And, everyone kind of... And the rest of the party's like, oh! And starts throwing stuff at him. He immediately stops and goes back to looking sullen. The bar is filled with very... The type of people that you would expect literally to see in a bar like this. Their clothes are not good. They look dirty. They have weapons, like, on the table drawn. Like, they are... They have scars. Some of them are missing eye. It's that stereotypical scene that you can imagine. The room smells of mold and people and musk and funk and bad cheese.
Delicious.
I'm going to approach one of the nearby, I guess, patrons, take a seat, and ask if there's anybody that they might know who can get some safe passage by sea.
That depends on where you're looking to go, friend, and how much you're willing to pay.
Well, we're looking to go north, and let's just say I'm looking to transport some less than legal goods. Money's not an issue.
I might know a name or two. I don't know. It's a little hard to remember. He says, like, sliding a empty cup in front of you.
I slam the dagger down next to his hand and just say, "There's none of this. You will tell us, or you lose the hand next time."
Intimidate check?
Oh, fuck. I was about to buy these guys beer.
Can I assist?
Absolutely. How are you assisting?
I just stand behind Dumalio with a crazed look in my eye, which I feel like is constantly on my face. And I'm just like, yeah, you really don't want to make Dumalio mad.
22.
Yeah, you're just like, slam your dagger down right next to him. The guy jumps and and looks and immediately looks at you and starts to reach for his weapon. Then sees Cheer standing behind him like, and he kind of stops and he goes, "Just trying to make it a coin. Can't follow the guy for that. Not looking for any trouble." And he's just like.
So I relax back in my chair, Han Solo like, and put my hands behind my head.
Oh my God!
Hiram shot first.
No one can blame you for that. But we are looking for some transport.
Well, if that's the case, you're gonna want to talk to Will over there.
Will. Just
gestures-
Will?
he
Is that all
gestures-
he's called?
That's all he wants to be called. He's got other names. That's why he's not to use them. Gestures over to the corner where there is a... you see a man, like, leaning back in a corner table, and he has, like, 4 different mangy-looking, vicious dogs all seated around the table by him, and has a very scared-looking, like, tavern wench, like, that he has an arm around who is continuing to pour him drinks out of a pitcher.
All right. How about we let Kargan handle this? He seems to be the more diplomatic type.
And you are quite an experienced sailor, if I'm not mistaken. You were sailing around seas for quite some time. You're probably going to be able to connect with this guy on the spiritual
The
level.
sand seas.
Yeah, the sand seas.
Whatever seas. Some ocean. Some body of water. Oh, wait, is the sand sea like a desert?
It's
Yeah.
literally a desert.
You got it, bud.
It's canon now. You said it.
It was already canon. Anyways. So is anyone going to approach Will?
Oh,
Yeah, I'll approach Will.
I'd
I'll
love
go
to
with
go
Kargan.
see
Seems
Billy.
like an interesting character.
You go over and immediately these 4 dogs all hop up and kind of like growl and rear back their teeth.
I'm going to use wild empathy on the dogs.
Oh!
Oh.
Make
Way
a
to go,
wild
Booker.
empathy check.
I
Yes.
never got to use that. When I was younger.
So I've got to be within 30 feet under
Done.
normal visibility
Done.
conditions. I think that's pretty
Yeah,
much
you're
it, right?
very much in. Yeah, all it is, it's a. If I remember correct, it's just a D20 plus your charisma plus your ranger level.
All right, so D20. Thank God that was not a D20.
Ladies and gentlemen, fun fact: Mott can't count to 20.
All right, so that is 15 plus my charisma of 0 plus 2, so
Alright, 17.
17.
You kind of like, smile at the dogs, kind of just like kneel down and put your hand out, and they kind of like look a little like sniff, and they kind of like sit back down. They're still watching you, but they've stopped growling. And Will
Nice.
looks up and goes, "You're bothering my dogs.
They look rather okay.
I'm drinking. What do you want?"
Drinking, I'm looking for passage, and I've got some stuff I don't want the rest of Tirnog to know about. I was told you were the man with the connection.
What are you carrying?
The goods. Don't want to talk about them on hand here. Too many years.
I know what you're carrying, or I'm not carrying you.
We'll let you know, just not here.
This is my office, he says. Can't you tell that I'm in charge?
Not,
Fair enough.
not really.
Alright. Trying to carry my brother here. He's
He-
kind of known here, Tirnog, as being a bit of a rabble-rouser, and I'm
He
trying to get him out.
He makes a sharp whistle, and like everyone in the bar stands up and grabs their weapon.
Oh God! Oh, this is interesting
Then
now.
he
I'm
blows-
glad we came here.
He whistles again, and they all sit back down.
I can whistle too, and I whistle.
How many are there in the bar?
Nothing happens.
I peed a little.
There's probably about 12 people in the bar.
Could be interesting.
Could be interesting, he says. All right.
You got a death wish, son?
Well,
No.
he's already almost died once, so...
I enjoy a good fight.
Listen, our friend here is in some trouble. We don't want to get into the details of it.
Listen,
But we
listen.
gotta get him out.
Friend,
Can you take us or not?
I need to know what you're carrying. You said you're carrying materials, you're carrying goods. Are you carrying fugitives? Are you carrying drugs? Are you carrying
we
poisons?
just
what
said
are you
that.
carrying?
We're carrying that large man over there who looks kind of angry and kind of constipated. We don't really know, but he's...
So you're looking to smuggle
I look
out.
at Lamalia and I'm like, I told you not to tell anybody.
You're. Oh, that's it.
I know he's not much to look at, but we would like to get him out alive.
I'd do him.
I'm very handsome, I'll have you know.
Literally, Will looks you up and down and shrugs and goes, "I'd do him."
Clearly, we have different standards.
Shrugs.
So, Will, is this? Do we have a deal or not? Let's talk terms.
How bad of trouble are you in? There are warrant bounty hunters. I need to know these things.
Warrant,
No bounty-
no bounty hunters that
No
we
bounty
know
hunters
of.
that I'm aware of, but I'm not really willing to deal with Tirnog, and it's high security as of late.
How much for your reward? Dead or alive?
Shit.
I need to know
really
that
high
it's worth more of my time to take
We're
you
not-
than it is to turn you
We're
in.
not willing to stick around to find out. You can either help us or you can't.
Diplomacy check.
Damn it.
God
God damn it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mod's second character. His first character was a dwarf with lots of social skills who never tried to talk. His second character is a ranger with no social skills. Who always tries to
Can't
talk.
shut up.
Right.
9.
I move things on my terms.
did he
I
die?
don't need you. You need me. So, I'm asking you, how much is your reward? Because that's how much.
I lean in really close, and I say, the omnipotent God that directs all of our paths is kind of faded in and out right now, so I don't know if he can hear me.
I can hear you.
Okay. 400 gold.
Wait, what? That's it? What'd you do? Just kick a
Listen.
puppy? Did you publicly urinate?
Listen, we're
I
in some trouble.
publicly urinated on a puppy.
We're in some trouble with the Long Arrow family. We don't want to scuff the necks of the nobles here, so we just need to get out.
Long arrows?
You can help us,
I'm not
or you can't
no,
help us.
You have problems with long arrows. I don't want any. Get out of my bar.
What's wrong with the long arrows?
This conversation's over.
I'm sorry, can I hear all of this or no?
You're right
You
there.
said you were. I thought he wasn't walking up because he was terrified and he already pissed his pants.
I was like in the corner.
No, this guy's talking loudly. Like he is. He's talking with the authority of a man who feels in complete control of his environment.
All right, okay, I'm gonna walk up to him and say, "Hank, show him the paperwork," and and it's a documentation that I am actually a Long Arrow member.
Oh, now he knows we've been lying the whole time.
Yeah.
Here together,
No,
yeah.
I haven't lied about anything.
So
No, I'm just. As I show him the
he
paperwork,
looks really confused for a moment. Like,
anyways,
this
I'm
is-
gonna say, hey, I'm part of the Long Arrow family. We need passage to wherever we're going. Don't fuck with me.
don't intimidate check.
Oh god damn it!
This is
I don't-
getting worse
I
for
don't wanna
everyone
be
except
here
for
any
me
longer.
every time you guys say something.
This place smells. I need to get the hell out of
You
here.
literally like finally stood up out of your corner and
While he's
Listen,
yelling,
Frank
I'm
was a slave.
slowly backing into the shadows, and I would like
I thought
to.
you were smuggling stuff away from the Long Arrow family. Is the whelp moving behind the parents' back? Are you making
20 for intimidate.
Ooh.
He looks a little uncertain. Are you making a power move against your parents, whelp?
Oh yeah, I hate him so much. Trust me, we just need passage. Help me and I'll help you, buddy.
You can see, Will, why this is a situation we
600
tread so
gold.
lightly on.
600 gold and I can move
God
you.
damn it.
600 gold.
The bounty's 400. I have to have a reason to make a profit off of this. Otherwise, I should
Five
just
hu-
be turning you in.
What
500.
have you been telling this man? Alright.
He folds his arms back and takes another sip of his drink. This is not room for negotiate.
Well, I need
go
I
ahead.
need to have some information before we cast off here. What's the status of the seas right now to the east? Are we looking to have a bumpy ride? We don't want to be attracting any attention.
Every ride's a bumpy ride out on the seas.
Well,
What,
there-
what-
I take it you've never.
What does that even mean?
Are there any notable pirate activity in the area? We don't want to attract any more attention than we
No
already
one's
have.
gonna mess with one of my ships.
I pay him the goddamn gold.
whoa. Wait,
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, you came ready to do business.
COD, baby.
When do you
Cash
need to
on
leave?
delivery.
Well,
2 days from now?
as soon as possible. Well, that's supposed
As
2
soon
days
as
would be
possible,
fine.
I have a boat at the dock right now that can take you.
Give us 2 days.
2 days. What do we need 2 days for us here?
You forget there are things that we need to collect within the city before we go.
You gentlemen and lady are not very good at having a conducive business plan.
The problem with having a large party that does not talk before we act. It just makes
Slightly.
things interesting.
Now,
Usually I just flash blades and then
fine.
either
2
somebody's
days.
dead.
2 days this time.
2 days?
Back here, I'll have your boat ready.
All right, I leave.
I reach forward and does he have like a bottle in front of him? Or is it just like a glass?
He's literally like holding has his arm around a terrified looking waitress who has a pitcher that keeps refilling his glass.
I was gonna grab a bottle and just straight drink out of it, but that's okay. I walk away.
Holy shit! The
But if
balls on
I don't
this
want to
one.
like grab a pitcher, that's kind of weird. Who drinks out of a pitcher? I have some
A
class.
badass.
Alright, let's
Anyway.
just go do this thing. 2 days later.
Do the thing.
Why are we waiting 2 days?
Yeah, why?
We-
We have things to do.
The next
No,
day.
hold on,
you guys-
guys. So,
We still need
Here's-
to collect more information before we leave.
yeah, here's what we do. So we're out of the bar now, right?
Yeah, we're in
you
the
guys
streets.
Yeah, we're out
Okay.
there.
So,
Can
is
we
there anything
talk
else
about
that you
this
guys?
first?
Is there any?
Yes, let's talk.
Converse.
Also, what time is it?
Because it's good that we have a passage out to sea now, but I feel that traveling with a man that will not attract other pirates is not conducive to what we
To
want
our
to
goal.
accomplish.
I think this guy is probably the pirate. If no one else is gonna mess with him,
That's a pretty big assumption.
What do we,
we
do we
I
even
think
know
we should
like
find out
anything
from
about what we need to do for like who these pirates are,
No,
Bank, do you still have the contract?
or what they like stole, or what we're doing exactly?
Bank, pulls the contract out and hands it to you.
I would like to read said contract out loud to everyone.
Basically, the contract states is it's looking for the capture of these pirates, and it gives a very small physical description of basically one of them that they assume to be the leader, who was described as a tall half-orc with long red braids in his hair and gold tusks.
I feel if this is the land that we need,
How
perhaps
tall was
he
the bard
is
singing at the bar?
What, did the bard have gold tusks?
No.
That's racist, Kira.
the first orc you
Perhaps-
see, that's him.
Pirate indeed. Perhaps that he knows this orc with the gold tusks, and perhaps they are not on the best terms. We need to collect more information about Will and about this man.
So we still have a meeting with Mouse tomorrow. We could
Yes,
just send some
but there
information.
are other places around here that we could.
Now we also, if for some
Alright.
reason we can't get any information and we just have to trust Will, we could just kill Will and take his boat. And
We could at least manipulate Will by force.
No,
I
no.
immediately stop everyone right there. We're not going to kill anybody that needs killing. I
Well,
need to talk to this about you guys.
I assume we would have to kill the people that need killing.
Yes, this is the whole point.
Fenris, you seem to be very concerned or confused, or you're still peeing your
Will
pants
will
on you.
not die. He looks like a good person from what I could tell.
Do you have a judge of character? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking
Totally.
long arrows, they don't know anything.
Anyways, let's not kill him. Let's do what Hasir said, and let's do our research on him.
Okay, so
Yes, Mr. Bookworm.
is there... Jeez, cutie pie. Is there anything that you guys are doing before meeting up with Mouse tomorrow?
I'd actually like to go to a weapons accessory store. We don't need to make a whole narrative about it. But I want to buy a weapon cord for my bow and a wrist sheath for my dagger.
Okay. You can do that at
I've got 2 of those.
the basic market price.
Sorry, I blacked out there for a minute. What happened?
We
No,
killed everyone. We win.
Literally nothing.
Oh,
Aaron's just buying some shit.
So, okay. So you going and buying some things, and then is there anything else that you are doing before meeting with Mouse on the morrow?
I'm gonna go spend time with my family.
yes, I should
Assuming it's
go.
not like
I should
a
go
million
see
miles
my
away.
father again.
Okay, so Lumali and Hasser go and have a very pleasant dinner where Aurelius, correct?
Aurelius, yes.
Aurelius compliments Hasser on such a pretty a girlfriend that he's brought home, and then
No.
and how he's proud of his son, and starts making crude comments along the lines of how things were with him and your mother when they first met.
Oh god,
Oh, things just got so awkward.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm gonna continue to basically just go around hitting taverns and stuff, try and see if I can't get any more information on this said orc.
Okay.
I'm going with him.
Make a
I'll
diplomacy.
be. Oh, never mind. Do their thing first.
Make a diplomacy check towards gathering information to see what you can find from hitting the streets and the bars. On your,
Alright.
I take it both of us make it then?
you can. One person's making it, the other's assisting.
Alright, I'll assist.
and then I would also like to bake some shortcakes.
Okay.
18.
Now, I would like to just go around the whole entire town and try to make money off of people by telling them their future. And I'm going to use the future gaze every time they ask me a question.
Well, first I'm
My
going to need
spell.
you to do a diplomacy check to convince them into buying into your shtick.
What is an M13 here? Is that a natural? Oh, that's a natural one, actually. Okay.
You actually end up having to spend the night in jail for
What?
Wait, you nat one.
No, natural 20. I mean, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's
but-
different.
No,
That's
on my
Oh,
thing,
you-
it's
it's a
on my
spin
thing. It's
down.
an M13. So
Oh,
it means natural
I
20.
thought you said nat 1. I was like, oh well. No,
Yeah.
you are able to get.
Yeah, sorry about that.
How much are you charging them to read their fortune?
Goddamn, 100 gold.
100 gold. Where are you trying to do it?
Wherever I found the richest place, like
So in
the
the,
rich
noble
market.
noble ring. Okay.
Yeah, the noble ring. Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to also make a stealth check to avoid being caught by the guards while
God
you're
damn
doing
it!
so.
I'm gonna fail at this one. Where's my stealth
Can't
at?
win 'em all.
Okay, -1.
All right.
That's a 6.
You're in the midst of your first pitch when the guards catch you and kick you out of the noble ring for unlicensed soliciting.
All right.
Good try, good effort.
So, meanwhile,
Isn't there-
Kargan, Chira, what did you get for Kargan your diplomacy and Chira your assist?
I got a
diplomacy.
15.
18 on diplomacy.
Okay, so you succeed in assisting.
Okay.
So that makes it assisting. And you have to. So you're trying to find out more about the pirates, or Will? What is it that you're trying to find out, Kargan?
I'm trying to find out more about the red-haired orc with the golden tusk. Find out what this pirate's all about and possible what he's just up to at this point in time.
You, there's not a whole lot. Basically, what you find out is that this is kind of the laughing stock of the pirate world. He is typically he calls himself a captain, even though he doesn't have much of a real boat. It turns out that people are more than happy to talk about this guy when you go to the seat of your part of town. He's a laughing joke. He's Captain Krug, as he calls himself, and he more or less has a rickety raft that is pulled by a large aquatic turtle, and that is his boat, and he has a few people that follow him. Typically he has a gang of about 6.
I think we might be in a little over our heads with this one. However, we are in a great position to get that pirate ship we always wanted.
I always wanted a turtle.
We literally don't need to do anything with Will at this point. If he's on a rickety raft, he is not going to be too far from shore. How big's his raft?
How big's this turtle?
What's his relation to Will?
So many questions.
There isn't any relation to Will. We literally just found Will in a bar.
But we find out about Will is that Will is not a pirate, but Will basically runs all the smuggling into and out of the city. So no pirate crosses him because they can't. Otherwise, they won't be able to do business within the town.
Huh. Okay.
Okay.
So, I mean, he wouldn't be opposed to helping us for this.
Possibly, but it's also not good for his business either. If he starts selling out pirates, it looks bad on him.
Well, to be honest, I don't necessarily think we need him, because I don't think Captain Krug's going to be too far away from land.
Didn't we already pay him, though?
No.
No.
I paid him.
He paid him 600
Yeah.
gold.
100 gold less richer.
You paid him up front with gold. All right, Venrus, I'm going to have words with you on how to do business. Don't throw in gold until you get what you want. Sometimes it's smart to haggle.
Well,
I will
Yeah, for
listen,
somebody
not
so
advise.
book learned, you would think you would know. Your family makes money. Like,
So, anyways, for your evening, Venrus tries to, but fails to convince anyone without being caught by the guards. You're basically like kicked out of districts throughout night while you're trying to convince people to let them read your fortune, and you're not able to make
Goddamn
a dime.
hate you.
Um,
God damn it.
Meanwhile, Lumalia and Hasser have a lovely dinner. Lumalia makes a cake. Hasser.
Bake check.
Bake check.
big check.
They're strawberry shortcakes with like a little bit of like chocolate drizzle.
Please save some for me.
That's a 22.
22. Okay. You
Just for
make
future
a
reference.
delicious cake.
I'm
It smells delicious.
shortcakes. They're not. It's not a cake. It's
I'm sorry,
shortcakes.
shortcakes. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend.
I've 6 of them. I made it.
Even
made
if
a
I'm
bunch
not
of
there,
them.
my baking sense begins to tingle.
Hasser, you spend the evening doing taxidermy on large rabbits with Aurelius.
Cool. Are we making a Rabbit King?
Yes.
Like the Squirrel King?
Yes, you were making a rabbit king
Yeah.
just like the Squirrel King. They were apparently
And
bitter. They were
war.
apparently bitter enemies, and the war caused great strife to the city until Aurelius struck down both beasts.
He's
I
a
want to
very
follow that.
impressive
Can
man.
we just go to his campaign? Can we just start taking missions from him?
I mean, you could ask him if he needs you to do anything, but
Aurelius GMs for or DMs for us.
oh god, you don't want that game. Anyways, and Hiram gets of his items. You guys go through
That,
all that in your evening, and the next day, I'm assuming you're meeting back up at the fountain. Is that correct?
Yes.
Correct.
When you get there, Mouse is sitting on the edge of the fountain, swinging his feet, splashing his hand, like running his hand through the fountain water, like idly.
Hello, friend.
Ah, so you did find you had business for me, eh?
Yes.
Possibly.
We seek information, I believe.
Oh, well, depending on what you're looking for, it's depending on if I can get it and how much it is.
Well, I suppose the first thing we need is information on this
Pirates.
Will. Oh,
Oh,
the pirates,
Will.
yes.
We'll start with this Will character we met in the not a nice place with the dogs.
He puts up his hand close. I don't do business in the ways of Will.
Can
Just
you explain
information.
why?
I will tell you, you are new here, some of you, and I will tell you that it's in your best interest not to get on his bad side.
Well,
Yes,
I'm
that's
well aware
not
of
a
that.
problem, but why can you not tell us any information about him?
I'm in his employ. I'm not going to give away information about my largest benefactor.
What is there anything? What is his relation to the pirates? Is there any pirates that he does not care for?
I mean, there's plenty that he doesn't like, but he deals in money. It takes
Well,
a...
speaking of that, we happen to be in a contract with him at the moment for some transportation purposes.
So I've heard.
However, we no longer need those services. How possible is it for us to actually back out of something?
He won't care if he keeps the money.
What's that?
He won't care if he keeps the money.
What if we don't want to have him keep the money?
Then, my friends, you have a bigger problem on your hand.
I will actually cast Mind Link on him. And what it does, for anyone who doesn't know, is basically I can give him 10 minutes worth of information right away, like, instantly. And I can actually, like, warp the images and the information to my advantage if it succeeds.
Well, we know how good you are with casting spells so far.
I'm still not convinced he actually casts spells. I think he's the
He bribes the spells into
it's
existence.
one other willing creature. He would have to be
Willing, really?
Yes.
he's probably not going to be willing to that.
You would.
Actually, no, okay. I'm going to say, hey, want to learn more about the Long Arrow family?
No.
All right, and I walk away.
That was clever in its own way, but
What can you tell us about this pirate with
Yeah.
the golden tusks?
Yeah, his name's Captain Krug.
Captain Krug.
Krug,
Like Captain.
Captain Krug, he says, doing the quotation marks with his finger.
Yeah, I know. We're
We
trying.
understand
He's-
that much, yeah.
He's the biggest wannabe of all of the pirates upon the East Coast. He's never been able to hold a ship. He's never been able to hold a true crew. The only reason
Begs
that-
the question, why are we getting paid for this job?
Because he did actually steal something for a change.
he succeeded a job?
Apparently.
Apparently.
Enough to make Tiernog willing of it and
So-
putting it up on the
wait,
boards.
Captain Krug actually took a ship and its contents?
That is what we know, yes.
Well, we've been hired to kill him.
Wait, how is it that you did not know this?
Mouse, you know everything.
You guys recall, actually, it was stated that he hijacked the caravan on land, not on sea.
Oh, so he's a shitty pirate that came to land to hijack.
So he's got a land
pirate,
turtle.
and we just got so much false information in our minds. This right
My
now.
gold!
Oh.
I'm so deep shit right now.
Hey, Venrus.
Dennis, you only have 29 days.
Bank taps you on the shoulder. 29 days,
I slap him.
He takes it with composure of a man who spent his entire life in servitude.
I have another.
Bank, wait, okay, Mouse, wait a second. Bank, what do you mean 29 days?
That's the remaining time to pay back the loan.
You know
Yeah,
that,
with
Mouse, but you
5%
don't.
interest, of course. Come on.
I believe it's more than that, isn't it, Mouse?
Look, guys, I appreciate the social call and all, but is there anything? I mean,
Well,
I do have one more thing.
yes,
Unless they have other
Venus
things.
would like to acquire some poisons. I'm sorry.
Yes,
Yeah.
Venus would.
Yes,
Oh,
I would love
that-
potion.
that we can talk about, my friends. Come with me. Let's talk in a less public place here, as he begins to
Why
lead you
not?
off to a different place. And we're gonna take a short break here, so we can cut the
Oh my
audio
God.
feed for the podcast, and so everyone can refill their drinks and stuff. So,
Oh, I
boys,
need
let's
that.
go ahead and stop the recording now and export it.
Bye bye.
And we're going to be continuing here in just a few moments.
Export audio.
Export. What's the
Pineapple says that
episode?
giant turtles are the shit, and we should ride away majestically onto the sunset on the turtle.
It's
I would love to do
episode.
that.
It's episode 3, part 1.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
I gotta pee.
Yep, same.
God, we're so fucked. Oh,
We are not anything. Venus
Venus is-
fucked. I didn't sign a
I
contract.
Yeah, I
got
didn't
it
sign it.
under
I'm just
control,
going to say,
guys.
Oh yeah.
like, calling this It's a Long Story is really appropriate because it takes you guys forever to do anything.
You know what?
We're having
Hey,
I
that's
wanna hear
fair.
that.
I'm
That's
totally
You
a
let me
fair.
into Will, okay? I'm
We're
trying to
probably
get information
gonna
out of the
end up
double.
having to leave the city because Venrus can't pay back the loan.
Okay, to be completely honest,
I-
this
I
adventure
can-
started with us going to go find pirates. We should have just done a quick check like I just did at the night. Found out that he's a
Yeah.
fucking sham and then go and kill him. We didn't even need a bag of holding. Didn't
We
need
didn't-
any of it.
We didn't need a bag
Well,
of holding. We
We can
didn't
put the
need.
turtle in the bag of holding.
We
No,
thought
we
it would be a
can't.
grand
He's gonna
adventure.
die.
It'll be
You know,
fun.
we could
though.
put the fucking turtle in a bag of holding if we wanted to make turtle fucking soup. But
Maybe I do.
No, you guys aren't in trouble. I'm the only one in trouble here.
We're gonna have to save you. I don't want to, but I'm gonna save you.
Yeah, there's 2 people in your employ
All
here.
I know is that if you
Two
don't
and a
come
half.
up with a lot of money, you've given me an entire session I don't have to plan.
Yeah.
you know what? I think it's funny that I didn't realize is that I've been I'm technically employed by Venrus, and I've been talking shit the whole
Oh no,
time.
exactly. And I
Yeah.
hate you for it.
Yeah, but he won't
So-
take it out on you. He'll take it out on Bank.
Didn't we say
Yeah.
there was a temple of
Yeah.
Garako here?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So I'm definitely visiting that before we leave.
Okay.
Well, if we come back, yeah.
Well, we still have another day.
Oh yeah, that's
Or-
true. It's in 2 days.
We're not leaving until the next day.
Now, you
I
know-
still vote we
now-
try to
now,
murder
Hassel,
him.
You know that for this pilgrimage, it is customary for you to go to the temple to make your little attunement and pilgrimage part of thing by bearing the trophy or proof of a battle you have conquered.
Cool. Can we bring Will's head?
Well, if I would have known that, I would have taken the little bits and pieces of that one guard's head.
Was that really a battle you conquered, though? You fell
That was
in
like a
battle.
slaughter, if anything.
Hey, it was. I lived. That's what warriors do. We get knocked down, but we get up again because they're never
And
going to keep us down.
And
How
you
about
get
after the
back up.
fire thing, we can do our
And
thing
get
again in
knocked
the
down.
city?
Yeah.
Well, that's assuming that we don't get chased out by debt collectors.
Like, if we don't get into a goddamn fight today, I'm gonna be so pissed.
I have a king to murder, so.
Very well. I'll wait until I have a good
I'll be
trophy.
right back. I'm refilling my drink.
Yeah,
I
I
need to
something.
refill
So-
as well.
But are you able to like track shit? Are you able to track shit, Mott?
Yeah, really well.
Can you
I have
track
3
a
minutes
goddamn
still.
turtle? I need you
Yeah.
to find a big ass turtle.
No, easily.
Okay.
So
I can track things too.
here's my thought on Will, by the way. I think we either need to try to work for him
Murder him.
or see if there's any contract we can pick up against him.
Murder him.
Okay, for now, I think we should just work for him.
Well,
I think we're level 2. We're dealing with somebody who is many levels above
Exactly.
us. Okay?
I don't know about
I know.
that.
Did you not see him not giving a fuck about all of us?
Well, we didn't.
So
really
I guess.
murder him.
So do we want to try to go back to him and see if we can work off the money we paid him?
There's no way he's giving that up.
Yeah.
But we
Henry's
can,
fucked up.
if we can find a way to. Well, I'll take that burden with Venris.
If anything, we go back and say, yeah, it turns out we didn't need the services, and then we're just out the gold.
Yeah.
Or we leave Chira behind and say, our problem's been dealt with. We no longer need the.
Thank you,
Black
Blackhawk.
Like, there's
Because I don't have any enchantment spells, actually, because I was cheating those last 2 sessions. But now I got everything in order. So,
you were cheating the sessions where you cast no spells. Oh no!
and I was failing. Yep.
I, in all honesty, like that gold's lost. I don't think we're
Yeah.
just gonna be walking back in there saying, "Yeah, it turns out we don't need any more." Because honestly, we opened up a contract with them. Since we
We
don't
could
need
see
the
if we
service.
could like.
Stab
have-
him.
Oh God.
Well, let's listen. We could see if we could have him like do something else for us later on
Who?
with the gold that we already paid.
We're in so deep trouble.
With Will,
We're not in
yeah.
trouble.
We're so in
Simple.
trouble.
We just let Will know we don't need the services because we're fucking
For
idiots.
everybody who watches
Right
this stream.
now,
We go track a big fucking turtle. We go find out what this fucking Krug is. Is it Krug? I can't
Captain
read it.
Krug.
Are you-
For everyone
Yeah,
watching the
Captain.
stream, this is what D&D players sound like the minute they have a break at the table.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
Anyway.
okay, no, I actually like where we're going with this. I think what we do is we
Murder him.
use this
Cannot.
I,
rent a-
I
to
think
rent a boat.
to rent the
Rent a boat.
What do you
Rent a
think?
small, not his big ship, but maybe a small ship.
My
Use that to
exporting
go
is
off the
done.
coast.
Where's everyone else's
It's-
I have like 30 seconds. I have
I'm
30
done.
seconds.
I'm done.
I'm good. I'm ready to sync up.
So
when
it's
you
30
guys-
seconds.
All right,
Let's
30
make sure
seconds on
that.
Satana, so I'm going to cut off your table talk.
Oh.
All right, sure. D&D
Anyways,
part 1 is done.
Friendly banter.
All I'm gonna say is that let's just fight some pirates. That's it.
Yeah.
As far as
I-
the gold
I
goes,
did- I
Fill
did-
my beer.
Oh no,
we
I
paid
did
him
sign up
600
for
gold.
pirating.
We can get something from him for that gold. It's not totally lost.
We'll see if we can't get quote store credit unquote. But
And you know what? Hey, here's the
Exactly.
thing. Here's the thing. If we need to, we can just take our money back by force.
Yeah. You know how you take money back? You take it off the dead body.
Yeah.
As much as I love that, this guy is probably way out of our league.
He's got
Let's
some
be
mangy
good
mutts.
guys here, people. Come on.
Yeah. There's
Well,
no
isn't
point.
exactly.
There's no need to kill random people.
He's not random. He's got a shady business going. I'm done, by the way.
Oh no, Lumalia, I
The
will
necromancer's
have to,
trying to tell everyone else not to kill people. What the fuck?
I will have
You
to
know, the first
reprimand
thing-
you and give
You're
you
not
a solid
necromancer
slap
yet.
on your ass.
The first thing I
Whoa.
thought when we got to the dock area with all the bodies is I wanted to roll a
You're
perception
gonna get
check
kissed right on your
to
cheekbone.
make sure that you're just not like stuffing bodies in your bag of holding.
That's actually. I have a plan for this later. Trust me.
They can live,
Santana.
technically,
All right,
people
all
can
right.
live up to 10 minutes inside the bag of holding before suffocating.
Tech,
That is
yes, yes. The key is they will
Anyway.
suffocate. All right, all right. Are we ready to sync back up?
Yeah,
So are we
I'm ready.
recording
yeah.
now?
unfortunately,
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Mott,
hit
take it
record.
away.
All right.
Wait, am I
Everybody
recording now?
can start recording.
Yeah.
Alright.
go ahead.
Recording.
Ugh,
All right, you guys. We're gonna do the same method as last time.
gotcha.
So,
Everyone gets to watch our sync up.
Enjoy it, stream.
I don't know what the line is.
Are we still
No one
thumbs
told
upping?
me it could be this way.
While I do this
Yeah.
and freak people out again?
No,
No
no, Jira,
one told
no.
me that life could be this way.
Way.
That's actually pretty good that time.
It's not
Lashak.
like 4 words good, but
Here,
you know.
Lashak is here.
Lashak.
Here.
Venris.
Here.
Lumalia.
What up, brah?
Karga.
hello.
Chira.
Hail!
Hey, sir.
Yeah, I'm here.
Nailed it. Let's do it.
All right,
That
we are
sounded so
synced
sad.
up and recording for part 2. All right,
haven't got to fight anybody
so
yet.
Chira, please stop that. I will vomit.
Really?
All right. So, oh, I'm really squeamish and shit like that. Anyways, so welcome back for part 2 of episode 3 of It's a Long Story. Where we just left off is the group was spending attempting to find out more about this Captain Krug that they're trying to track down, and realizing that they just wasted money on Will, the shady smuggler. And
We
now
didn't waste
they're-
anything.
Now they are following
Venrus did.
Mouse to a discreet location to find out about buying poisons. So, where we come back in here is he's led you into a little, it looks like a little cafe. He comes in, takes his hat off and hangs it up on a little hook on the wall, and a bunch of people get out and leave the tavern or leave the cafe.
What does he look like without his hat on? I forgot. Is
He
he
has
like?
really messy hair. Mouse is like this little halfling. He's
Okay.
got a really pointed nose. He's got this like droopy, twirly mustache that he obviously puts a lot of time and effort into. He's wearing very simple clothes, like a vest over a little tunic and plain pants. He kind of looks like he's meant to, for the most part. Oh my god, a less colorful, skinnier Wario.
Oh, okay.
all right.
Everyone's like, oh, that's a bit what he looks like, actually. As I'm describing him in my mind, like, oh. So, but without the hat, his hair is like, he's got a receding hairline for a man that looks as young.
Well, he's just like Danny DeVito then, with a mustache.
He's Danny DeVito with a mustache.
I hope he
The Rat,
sounds just
starring
like
Danny
him.
DeVito.
Wario.
After all, it's always sunny in Turnog. So Waluigi Kappa, yes, Twitch chat, you're right. So he sits down, gestures for you guys. So you are looking for some potables that are very not where you're going to find in most stores, eh?
You could say that.
What are you looking for?
Black Lotus extract.
Oh shit.
Ooh. He rubs his hands together, getting all excited. That's an interesting one. You have the money? You able to afford?
No,
such
be
thing?
aware. I'm just inquiring right now. The funds will come later. I'm not expecting to walk out of here with it at the moment, but
Well, yes, of course.
calm
It'll
down,
take-
Venrus.
It'll take me a little bit to get my hands on.
Of course.
But I'm gonna need to know that you're gonna have the money for. I mean, you're looking at like 5,000 gold, man.
Believe me, I know. I want some
We can get 5,000 gold.
Believe me.
Yeah, let's
Not
add it on
only
to
can
our
we
other-
get 5,000 gold, we can spend 5,000 gold.
Really gonna
We can also default on a loan of 5,000 gold.
A blood load of 5,000.
Yeah, you want the Black Lotus extract. That's really rare.
Of course it is. That's why I have a backup in case. Dark Reaver.
Well, I mean, yeah, Dark Reaver. I can get you that too. That'll run you about 1,000.
Make it 800 and we can talk.
Look, man, this isn't a negotiation. Things are so tight here in Turnog, it's hard to move anything. It's gotta be worth my while.
What's the timetable we're looking at?
You give me the money, I bring it to you.
Okay, that's all I needed to know. You wouldn't happen to have another coin so I could get in touch?
It's already in your pocket.
That's a little bit
Good.
Now, does anybody need anything shadier while we're here?
Does anyone need
am I the
anything
only one?
shadier?
I could use an umbrella.
I tend not to deal in these wares unless I have to.
Are you gonna can you send Willow a quick message, if possible?
What's the message?
Just let him know that we currently don't need the services of transport and share at this point in time.
Well, I think we need to have this
think we
discussion
can speak
in
to
person.
person.
Do
This
you
is-
really want to waste more of his time?
I will.
Hey,
Yes.
I will tell him that
We
you
need to
realize
talk.
that you don't need that, and I'm certain that as long as you didn't make too horrible an impression, he can count it as a credit to your next purchase from his services, if you will.
I like that. That feels better. Rat, by
That feels
chance,
much better.
would you happen to know if he is looking for like roughly 6 strong adventurers to do some, we'll say, seedier work in town?
No!
No!
Oh, now you want to know if he's looking for work.
I hate you.
Listen.
Can we do the first job before we ask for another?
Yes, you should talk to the...
Let's go kill Dumb Pirate, and we'll worry about other work later.
He and Bank will push everyone away from him.
Right. I'm not asking Will. I'm asking you.
I get information. I get stuff. I don't hand out jobs, man. That's not my purview.
All right, that's all I needed to know.
And here, ladies and gentlemen, quick little DM aside, is where you see people who are experienced with video game playing that believe they need to collect all the side quests before they go out and complete a single one when they become new to D&D players.
I am the completionist.
So
this has been the first of soon to be many DM asides. Now back to the game.
Did you get that? Did you get that 5 pop on your screen for that achievement, LaShock Rambling? 'Cause I did.
I got that way back.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I got the in over our head achievement though.
Thank you, Mouse. We appreciate your time.
Yes. Let's go track a giant turtle.
Yes. Do something where I'm useful.
I can track 2. Oh no, I need to have fucking study target, I think, on it. But yeah, you can track.
Yep, I'm good.
All right.
So what do we know for sure? We know that they took a caravan to land, and it was in the northeast, if I'm not mistaken.
The caravan was traveling by land, by the coast, and what happened is they said that basically that these pirates were kind of like waiting in ambush and attacked them on land, killed their guards, took their stuff, loaded it onto their ship, and took off, and there was very few survivors.
All right, so let's head out towards the coast, and I can use my tracking and knowledge of geography expertise to figure out what the most likely scenario was.
I can assist.
The most likely place that this all went down.
Yes.
Okay. So, I mean, you do have a description of where it happened, so you can go there to also, like, look for clues, for lack of better words. So, and it'll just take you about, you figure, if on a normal travel, you'll get there in a little less than 2 days.
Okay.
You could get there faster if you, like, forced march and don't sleep through the night, but otherwise it will take you, like, just under 2 days.
27 days.
Can we get a hashtag 27 days?
I don't
Just countdown timer.
I don't know that we need to force a march at this point, because if there were any clues, we're already a couple days deep into this murder mystery already. So
And really, what's the rush here? We don't have any timetables we have to uphold now, do we?
Well, let's break down what we know. He's a bad pirate. Everybody knows that.
By bad, he's a poor pirate.
Not evil.
He's a terrible pirate. He's raiding on land because he doesn't actually have a ship to take other ships. He is with a turtle on a raft. Any questions?
I still don't know how a raft works on land here, but okay.
No, okay. He has all of the stuff on the raft, on the water. That he can't go too far out to sea. You can catch him within vision.
Right. I think our first step is to find out where this all went down, and then a turtle. If he took the turtle with him, it's going to make some pretty impressionable marks, pretty unique track on the terrain. Right. So we should at least be able to figure out, somewhat where he landed.
Yeah, we'll head out, and I think we'll take quick moments to see if we can't find any sort of evidence that he's been around where we've been going, because honestly, I imagine he's either going to be heading more towards north or more towards the south, towards Tirnock.
Agreed. Right. So, shall we?
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
So you guys go and manage to spend the 2 days of travel and get out there. Did anyone bring along provisions such as
Yes.
trail rations? I
Yes.
know that Bank is carrying basically a small army on his back. It sets up the pavilion camp tent.
I have some.
I have cheese, bread, and honey for all of us.
Okay.
I have
all of
trail
us.
rations.
I have 10 good meals, 2 rations.
How
So I
many
have
charges of soap do you have remaining?
48 charges. You know what? It's about time I take a bath. Hold on.
So you guys
I have
camp,
5
you guys,
trail rations.
All right, so you have more than enough. You guys camp.
Can I put the bathtub in the bag of holding?
No,
Generous?
this is mine.
He doesn't want his
Venrus,
dead
that
thralls
isn't very
buried.
Now,
nice.
Kira, if you want to give me 10 gold,
Yeah, I can carry it.
Again, how many games are you?
Who's paying who?
How many-
Let's be honest.
All right. So,
anyways.
So, you guys travel at night. Bank sets up the tent. You have a wonderful meal prepared by him, and I'm not certain if Lumalia helps or not. Like, you know, there's.
I take the night off.
You take the night off.
I can't
All
do it
right,
every
yeah.
night.
Yeah, right. I mean, thank God Bank is there to make sure that you don't have to work for one night. And it goes by
Make a
fine. The next day,
passive-aggressive
you.
check.
That's my alignment. My alignment is passive aggressive. So you get to the spot where the whole thing went down, probably about noon of the next day, because it takes you a little under 2 days, and you left around 3 or 4 in the afternoon. Sun's high in the sky. There's very few clouds. You're standing here looking over the edge, like you're literally looking over. It's just like any stretch of land, but you're given kind of good descriptions, mileage, and everything. And you can see, because there are still the remains of where they broke part of the caravan wagons here to prevent them from being able to run off. Like, they destroyed the wheels and everything, then they took everything from them and fled. So when you're arriving here, you see 2 wagons that have 2 broken wheels on each side. And have been basically broken open, all their stuff taken, and you can begin to look around with perception checks, survival checks, to see what you can make of the wreckage.
Is
Can
it
we see-
perception or survival?
Perception
Or
is
both?
done for noticing things, like but perception or survival will be done for like tracks and everything like that.
Okay.
Do we-
I
do
got
we
a
track?
27 survival.
I will
I rolled a
assist him.
13 perception.
I also
I got a
13
3 for my
perception.
survival, so
I got a 10.
11 for perception for me. Hooray.
All right, you
And I got a 13 for survival as well.
Okay, so as you're looking around this, one of the things that kind of sticks out to you in here are there was a battle here, so there are a lot of marks in the ground, because, you know, where someone like pivoted and dug their foot in and everything like that. With the tracks that you find, Hiram, you were told that they were attacked by the pirates, which was the captain and 6 men, and that the caravan had basically the 2 merchants, and that they had 5 guards with them. But you're only actually finding 11 sets of footprints here. It's like the numbers aren't adding up.
Okay. Can I discern anything about maybe how the goods were taken away? Is there any noticeable tracks
Yes.
that would suggest that they were dragged off?
It literally does look like that they were hauled onto some sort of like small, literally on a small cart and wheeled away. And you can actually, with that survival check you got, find the indents into the ground where the wheels were wheeled away. It looks like they tried to cover them up, but you're able to find the signs of where it was wheeled away from the wreckage.
I was wrong, by the way. I got a 28. I don't know if that one extra point.
Damn.
28 survival.
Hacks.
Yeah.
I also give him my compass as well to give him +2 survival checks.
Woo!
Till
Can I
30.
keep it?
Well, all right. So
No.
you lean down
Okay.
on the ground and go, "There was a fight here. The hobbits
Uh-huh.
crawled away." No.
They take in them dicing.
Their bonds were broken. We can keep going if you want.
No, we're not. We're going to continue with the game. So you discover that it looks like that these wheels were taking off, obviously, to where the shore was. But when you go over there, it looks like that the cart was left there, and you then find a fresher set of tracks where it was wheeled south along the shore, suggesting that they brought the goods to their raft in the cart, left the cart here, then someone else moved it.
Huh.
Either someone found it and took it, or someone came back for it.
Okay. Can I continue on that trail, or
Absolutely.
can we do maybe check around to see if there's anything else noticeable about, since we've kind of moved off to the coast? Is there anything else that we can see, discern, maybe signs of a camp?
Make another perception check.
Okay. That, for you, Lashak, I can do anything. I just have to get to that part of the thing, because I'm not feeling dice
Yeah,
tonight.
I'm going to be following Hiram, by the way, and see where he's going.
25.
All right. So you're looking around as you're starting to follow this here, and you do discover something that was discarded. Looks like it's kind of like pinned against a what is the right word here? Basically debris on the shore of stuff that has washed up. Flotsam. Thank you. There it is. And that there's two sets of guard uniforms that looks like they have been they washed to shore and are slightly pinned under like a loose board that's on the side that's on the shore.
From the guard uniforms, I'm going to show them, obviously, to the party. Can we figure out anything about maybe who owned this cart and maybe who the guards were working for? Is there like a family insignia, an insignia of the city or of a guild within the city?
I mean, because there's a people who put out the bounty for the
Okay.
mercenary guild. The ones that hire you, they're still alive and they're back in they're back. They were spared. All their guards were killed, but they were spared. And
Gotcha.
Set up.
So what did you find here? Are we heading south or north?
Are those uniforms damaged at all, or?
no,
Dibs.
Yeah. What kind of armor are we talking about here?
it's studded leather armor.
Yeah.
Is that medium armor?
It's light armor.
It's light.
I will take one of those studded leather armors for myself.
Undibs.
It's in. While it's not like damaged as in from say a fight, it has been letting here soggy and not really
Right.
soggy, but
Ew.
sitting on the beach, so it would take a little bit of repair before you feel it was ready to be used in combat. But it's not fully broken; it's just been left out.
What I was more or less asking for is if it actually if it looked like it actually had been in a battle.
No, it has not been in a battle.
Interesting.
It looks like there's no slashes on any damage on it. Looks like literally from just exposure of sitting here on the beach with water going over it in the hot sun and in the bright sun.
Well, hold on. Let's review some numbers here. So there were 7 pirates, 6 the leader, and plus 6, right?
Correct.
So that's 7. And then there were the 5 guards,
Yep,
And-
so 12.
2 regular people, merchants.
And a turtle.
So that's a total of 14. We only saw 11 tracks. So that means 3 people were released.
or riding the
and-
turtle.
That is true.
Hold on. 3 people were released and ran back to town. 2 guards were...
This seems like a lot of math for a farm boy.
No, I mean, this doesn't add up. We got to look more into this, because that leaves 2 people potentially who either died or are unaccounted for. It doesn't sound like anybody died in this scenario.
There's only one way to find out. We head where they are.
We keep following.
Yes.
I stop.
We're not going to find anything here.
Continue to contemplate this as we head south.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Honestly,
you can make a base intelligence check here to see if you can possibly crack this scenario.
I've already cracked
because
it.
my RL base intelligence check did not make the roll. That would be a 5.
You're like,
I told you the farm
actually,
boy.
no. What if the reason there were less footprints is because some of them were ghost pirates?
Oh, I take another.
All right, let's head south. Let's fight some ghosts.
They are pirates. They might have peg legs.
True.
So you continue south following these tracks, and they kind of like lead up to a part that is going. It's leading down the going around like a hill, because where the coast goes and bending down, there's a little hilly bit of an area, and this is going over here, going along the coast, and the area that the trail continues now is kind of going to be blocked by vision of the hill. So you can either continue along following the path or go up the hill to see what's on the other side.
Go up the hill.
I'll take
go
the
up the
high
hill.
ground.
Go up the hill.
Okay. So you go and climb up, walk up the hill, and immediately notice, and it's a hard, impossible thing to miss, is when you get up to the top of the hill, leaned against the rock, a discarded bottle of alcohol knocked over on the ground, is a man sleeping or passed out or unconscious, leaned up against the rock with some like food and an empty bottle of alcohol out next to him.
I throw a rock at him.
Make a ranged
Like
attack
what?
roll?
I crit, he dies. Moving on.
19, close.
Yeah.
Morning, sunshine. And what's your name, drunkard?
He like rubs his eyes and looks up and oh, are you here for the stuff?
Of course we're here for the stuff. What else would it be here for?
Yeah, we're up in the middle of nowhere.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I was supposed to be keeping an eye out for you, but I got so tired of waiting. It's been exhausting the last few days.
We won't
So-
tell
so
anybody.
we've,
Don't worry. Let's just cut to
The
the chase.
stuff.
Here. We're
Where's
gonna
the
look at the
stuff?
schedule.
Down the hill, like there's behind some bushes and debris. We've got a hidden cave there.
Okay.
That's
cave?
where everything. Yeah. That's you know. You don't even see the water controlling there. It's been really easy to hide the raft and everything.
Okay.
Oh, everything. Awesome.
Thank
And
you.
what was your name?
Oh, name's Tig.
Tig, thank
Tig.
you for doing a wonderful job. We really, we'll put a nice word in to your boss about this.
Should we have Tig come with us for this?
I don't think that's necessary. I say he looks very tired. He should rest some more.
I should keep watch.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right.
Very
Thanks,
well.
Tig. Doing a good job, buddy. We'll see you later.
Good old Tig.
So,
Okay, as we walk away, I want to pull on the side. They're still waiting for people to come to claim this. What happens when they come?
We
We
ambush
get there
them.
first. Yeah, we get there first, and when they come, we just murder them. It's simple, really.
We're
How about
walking
murder,
away.
but we ambush them?
Okay, not murder, maiming them a little bit, and then
I-
taking the goods and leaving.
Here's the short of it. If he was paid to do this, and there's a group of people who want to do this, so let's get to step 1 and get the goods, and then find out who hired him to do this. So let's get to the cave and
Find this Krug person.
so
yes.
you guys heading
I
down
want
the
his.
hill.
I want his horns. Heads up! I'm calling his horns right now. His tusks.
Okay.
Oh God.
All right.
Are you gonna be disappointed when it's painted yellow?
It doesn't matter.
So, all right. So you guys go down the hill, and make perception checks when you get down there.
Ooh, all right.
Don't fail me
I
now.
would love.
Nat 20.
Oh, yeah.
I got in.
All right. I don't know.
14! Yeah!
I have a 26.
17.
So you see these, like, brush and everything talking about, and it looks like, oh yeah, they're kind of hiding this entrance behind, like, this brush and a large boulder. That's not a large boulder, that's a turtle.
He's adorable.
It is like it seems to be tucked into its shell, and it looks very much like just a boulder. But you look at it real closely, Hess. You look at it real closely, and
Hiram, you should go talk to that turtle.
Wild
and
empathy.
The shell of this thing, like being tucked in at the bottom, is easily 6 feet tall.
Sweet.
Okay.
So,
Dibs.
I would like to cast wild empathy.
I've already called
Still
dibs.
knock on its shell.
You called dibs on it.
There's no
that
reason
is
to kill the turtle. We'll make it a
a-
pet or a mascot.
I called it dibs. It's gonna be my mount.
Double
that
dibs.
is that's a 7.
Is it a sea turtle or is it
You
a?
walk up and basically knock on its shell. And you're like, hello?
Can I make a handle animal check to make sure it doesn't murder Mott for doing that?
Its head slowly peeks out and looks up at you, and then retracts back into its shell.
Is it
Yeah,
actually
just-
blocking the cave, or
No,
Just so you guys-
it's basically in front of the cave, like a boulder for like disguising the cave, because there's also bushes next to it. And
So can we
that's-
get in the cave?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
let's just run past them.
Just-
then. Whatever.
Just so you guys know, domestic animals typically start out with an indifferent attitude, unless Shock says otherwise. And
Okay.
wild animals are unfriendly. So when I go to do that, it's to just improve upon that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's diplomacy for animals.
Is there
right.
like a tree or another boulder nearby where I could tie a rope around the turtle and tie it to a? No.
No.
It's not like it's going anywhere. It's a fucking turtle.
what is it going to
Is
do? A
it-
high-speed chase?
This
Can we
turtle-
tell if it's a sea turtle or a land turtle?
It hasn't. I mean, you'd have to make a knowledge nature check for that.
Yeah, sorry, I can't.
I can't either.
I'm just gonna head straight into the place and try to find the
Do we
turtle.
really have to make a knowledge nature check?
I mean, does it have flippers or does it have legs?
It's all tucked into the shell. It has retracted its legs and head to the shell, and
About how
What-
much does it weigh, and can we fit it into our bag?
They can't.
It said
16, so the bag isn't
Yes!
wide enough.
yeah, you would not be able to fit this turtle into your bag. It is
If we halved the turtle,
the turtle shell
half the
without
turtle.
having its legs out and more or less standing up is 6 feet
What-
tall and 8 feet wide.
What's the point of having a turtle and a half shell?
To try and get its turtle power.
For those listeners who didn't hear, that was me literally face palming.
Let's find the treasure.
Let's get the job
But
done.
I've already found my treasure now. I want the turtle.
Point, whoever was coming for before is already long counted out to us.
The turtle is the
We're
real
just standing
treasure.
at the gate looking at a turtle like, oh my god, is it a sea turtle? Lantern? I don't know. Wow.
Is it an African or European turtle?
During this time, someone actually comes out the entrance of it, and it's like, "Who's out there?"
Just the guys for the goods. Hello.
We're here to
It's
pick up
us.
the stuff.
Oh, all right, come on in.
They really ought to have like a passphrase or something.
you're very bad pirates.
They are shitty pirates.
Yeah, let's head on in
Yes. So,
confidently.
all right, you walk in, and there's one guy. I mean, he looks like a pirate. He's got the dirty books, clothes, but he's got like a bottle of ale in his hand, and he looks and he's smiling, and he's like, "The job went down perfectly." And now that you're in here, you can hear the sound of music being played from at least 3 different instruments.
Hey man, were you on the job? Like, were you hanging out in the cave, or were you there?
Oh man, I was one of the guards.
Oh man, you gotta tell me what happened. Tig was telling me that you guys nailed it, and I just gotta hear it.
Oh man, Tig and I, right, get this. It was the whole setup from the beginning, right? Like,
Wait, hold on a minute. What's your name, man? We haven't even been introduced.
Oh Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm a little drunk. I'm Bill.
Oh, cool, Bill.
Just-
All right, so
Bill.
tell me all
that's
about it.
original name there.
So, like,
Fenris.
we, you know, basically we switched places with the people that were going to be hired on as the guards, and so that way when the ambush set up, we already had people on the inside ready to take out the other guards.
I see.
That's awesome. That's so great. Hey, how'd you guys even do that? How'd you pull that off? I'm like blown away by this.
Oh man, we had their uniforms, man. We had their uniforms.
How'd you get them though?
We killed the original guards.
Oh, of course,
Wow,
man.
that's
I wish I
super
knew.
hardcore.
I wish I could be as good as you guys were.
I mean,
Man, I'm learning a lot.
That's why you're paying us, right?
Right.
Of course.
This is fucking hilarious.
You guys are good. You guys are good. Greasing those wheels.
Come on in. So yeah, he goes back there, and you get out there, they're in there, and there are 3 men. One's playing a fiddle, another is playing a flute, and the third is like playing on like some drums, and they're playing out to kind of a nice little jig, and you see the pirate in description of everything that you had read dancing around the room with a smaller turtle in his arms as if he was dancing with the turtle.
Does it have legs or flippers?
It has
And-
legs
And double dibs.
and double dibs, and there's a few other people like standing around clapping and laughing and drinking, and you see that there is a lot of goods in here that they have brought in, and the music stops and the guy turns in mid spin with his turtle.
Does it have legs or fins?
Legs. I already said it has legs.
Okay, I didn't hear.
I just kind of throw up my arms and go, "Hey!
Hail,
Who
Krog,
are
I
you?
presume.
He drops the turtle.
We're here to pick up the stuff."
We're here for the goods.
He slowly starts stepping over towards where there's some weapons. He's like, "You're not my contact."
As he's doing that, I'm going to cast
Dear God.
lead blades on Hasir,
Yeah.
which I'll tell him later what it does as soon as he attacks.
I don't care. I feel great.
So,
I'm ready to
all right.
fuck some stuff up.
So what I do is I kind of like put my arm over onto like Bill, like the back of Bill's neck, and I'm like, "Come on, no, Bill, just kind of let us in. We're here to help." And so my hand's kind of, sorry for you guys out there in podcast land, my hand is kind of like on the back of his neck here, and I activate my spring-loaded sheath, and the dagger comes out.
Oh my God.
Straight up Assassin's Creed.
Surprise round.
I'm still gonna need you to make an attack roll. with your
What
dagger.
do I do it with the dagger?
Yes,
Have we identified which one's Krug?
the one
The guy
that was
dancing
dancing with the turtle. and
With
is
the
back
turtle.
in place of weapons.
Also,
Alright.
if any of you fucking hurt that turtle, I'm going to kill you.
No comment.
No.
Oh.
That did so much damage. I am blown away by that damage.
I'm gonna say
Oh,
one
wow.
damage
That-
spring-loaded
That
to the
did
neck.
not do that because that doesn't factor in your strength modifier.
Oh.
So, and this is going to. Well, I'm going to consider this because it's a complete surprise attack to be a free critical hit. So
Sneak
it will
attack?
deal double. He doesn't have sneak attack, but it's.
I know he doesn't have it,
But
but
it's So you basically and your dagger spring loads into his neck, and the guy just drops like a rock.
that depends.
With the dagger now stuck in his neck, it comes out the spring-loaded sheath.
I'd like to think that Hiram laughed just as
Yeah,
he did
no,
that.
I'm leaving that as kind of a mic drop moment. I'm gonna let you guys take the lead.
At that
on
moment, we're gonna need everyone to roll initiative.
All
While that's happening,
About
can I
time.
still cast fire onto my weapon?
No, that basically was like he took a surprise round all for his good old self, and now. Just for the purpose of this, I will draw a rather small impromptu map of this cave. Oh, wow, that was unintentional. Whatever. You can all insult my drawings later.
I crit failed, yeah!
20.
that is
initiative.
Okay, I need to do initiative. 1 second.
24.
Mine's
Man,
a
we're fucking
19.
killing it.
16.
22.
And I'm sorry for the people who are listening to the podcast. I rolled a 20 in attack with my dagger and a 1 in damage.
So
Yeah.
But the
regardless,
damage.
you
Yeah,
critically
wasn't
hit
accurate.
him in the neck. Now, for initiatives, anyone get between a 20 and 25?
I got a 24.
Yes.
Okay.
22.
22, 24.
22.
Okay. All right. Who got between a 15 and a 20?
Chira has a 19.
Chira's got a 19.
Wait, do we
16
have
here.
a?
Chira's got a gun.
Do we have a map combat thingy drawn yet?
Yeah, I'm in the process of doing so.
Oh, okay.
Working on it.
It's really, shoddy, but whatever.
No, I was just wondering where we were.
It's a cave.
It's a cave.
It's a cave.
Hey, Kargan, baby, I'm gonna need you to lay down a funky beat.
All right,
With
between
fail initiative, I'll be right.
between a 10 and a 15. All right, Kargan, what'd you get? You crit failed, so you're going last.
So
Okay.
it would be a 5 yet.
Fenris. What was your
16.
initiative? 16. Okay.
It was a big cave.
Yeah.
Biggest cave.
I mean, it's
Must
Holy
be, like,
shit, this
stacked
thing's
with
huge.
goods.
90 feet.
I'll get sprites done soon. Sorry.
don't worry.
I can help you with the sprites.
Okay.
if you need.
All right.
It's just for us to know who and what we're murdering.
So for this quick little time being here, I'm just going to throw in some random sprites that we have just for representation purposes.
Beautiful.
I
Not
miss
that
these.
kind of bard.
I know you miss your sprites. Hashtag not that kind of bard. You're right.
I already made a sprite for Haser.
Nice.
Patisher! Oh my god.
So you guys can
my
eat
God,
here, and
Chelsea, will kill him first.
I would in a heartbeat.
Kill him first. Yeah.
Don't mind everyone. These are references to the first games that they ever played, and
Tothio was a dick.
I'll probably end up editing this out, by the way.
you'll just edit out the setup part. All right. So
The biggest of dicks.
you all can decide which of you is these ones, and
I'm
Gave
me.
you my sprite.
I call it Tothio, by the way.
That's fine.
I'm bandana girl because I'm the
Oh.
only female.
Wait, yeah, that's,
That's
fine.
a
I'll
guy.
take the bandana guy.
Right there.
and let's see.
That's Chira's character.
And then
Yes, it is.
right here we've got notched out guy, because you
Oh, that
already
killed
stabbed
him?
him in
Cool.
the neck.
So I guess I'll take the armored guy, even though that's not me at all.
You don't want to be the bandana guy?
No, I'll take the bandana
50.
guy.
The bandana
50
guy.
feet? That's so far.
All right, so first in combat here, we're gonna have Hasser, who is being bandana guy. and-
Wait, didn't someone have a 24?
Yeah.
I had
Oh,
a
I'm sorry, I
24.
got them backwards. So a Hiram, armored guy.
Can I have freedom to move my?
I'm
Token.
setting that up right now, and you'll be able. Yeah, so we'll just edit around me.
So I'm assuming I'm like right here.
Yeah, you're right there next to him. Chira
What's the
is
range on my
Chira.
longbow?
This entire cave.
Oh,
The
really?
range of
Okay.
your- I guess it's more over here because they were playing the instruments together.
All right, I'm gonna cast rapid shot on the man in the dead center of the room.
All right, go ahead and make your. That would be Captain Krug.
Captain Krug. So 2 attack rolls.
Yep, and 2 attack rolls.
Okay, so those are -2 each, I believe.
Yep.
So
Um,
both of those will hit, even with the
Okay.
-2. 'Cause those
So
are
6
attack
damage
rolls.
and max damage at 8.
So, oh, you put 2 arrows into Captain Krug, and he is bleeding profusely. You put one, basically, you put them right into each collarbone area, and he's just like, ah! And,
Okay.
you know,
And then I just, to end up my turn, I kind of just want to pick up my dagger again.
you pick up your dagger again.
I'm not going to reload it into the spring thing because I'm pretty sure that'd be an action.
Yeah.
So I just kind of have it on
Okay.
me.
So then it's going to be Lumalia Hasser. Which one of you two has the higher dex?
I have 14 decks.
I think I have 15.
Okay, then El Lumalia.
Yeah, I have 15. Cool. God, you had to put me 50 feet away. This is the worst.
Can't you charge for 60 feet?
Yep. Do I get an attack in the same round though?
No.
Charging
No,
doubles. Yeah,
not for
charging
60
doubles your
feet.
movement speed.
Wait.
Oh, things people don't tell me.
This is me telling you.
Wait, is charge like a feat or something?
No,
or?
it's an action.
No.
You just
Okay.
you have to have at least 10 feet of straight line.
Cool. I will.
And
I
apparently-
suppose I'll charge. Whee! Look at me go. I'm so quick. I'm gonna stab him with my kukris. Both of them. In his head. Because that's how I roll.
All right, now you'll only be able to attack with one of them while charging.
I only get one? Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. I get... Well, if that's the case, I actually will pull out my longsword instead.
All right, sorted him. Make
And-
describe your attack.
So I actually have the kukris on the back. They're like small short swords there, but I have like a long sword, like almost like a fencing rapier. So I do that and I go like for like a slash across his chest, I assume. Unless it's crits. No, that misses completely.
you-
This is why I don't use this thing.
You come up there and he's ready now. Like, had seen that, and he just like ducks aside from your blow. And now it will
Cool.
be Hasser.
Okay. So I am going to use Quicken Blessing to use my Fire Blessing as a swift action, and then I will also drink my Potion of Enlarged Person.
Okay.
And then, can I see those three guys that were holding their instruments? Are they holding weapons at all?
At the moment, they have weapons by them, but they're not holding them yet. They are currently,
Okay.
and you are enlarged.
Okay, I'm gonna like point out Krug and everyone else in the party. He's mine. He's fucking mine.
After he's
And,
already been attacked twice.
He's
no,
almost
the kill-
dead!
He's mine. Can I still move up to him at least?
Yeah.
Yes. Let's see. Yeah,
He looks so much more intimidating, large size.
Yeah.
that's
little
the
bit.
point.
All right. Chiro, baby. What you gonna do?
Oh, jeez. All right. As a swift action, because I'm a champion, what instruments do the people to the left have?
One's. All right. Starting from bottom top: drum, flute, fiddle.
All right. And I yell out as my swift action, "All right, little drummer boy, it's you and me, one-on-one. Let's go."
Pa rumpa pum
And-
pum.
Hashtag
So-
Grumpapum.
I get,
Pum.
I guess with the champion stuff, I declare a single combat challenge
Yep.
to one foe within 50 feet in line of sight, and I gain a 1 on attack roll, and +1 dodge bonus. So
you-
I'm going to charge that asshole.
You declare
fucking
him
forgot
an
to study
enemy
harder
of your
again.
destiny. So
All right, beautiful. I just have something against drums, and I am going to attack him with my big old sword. Let's see here.
are you raging?
Yeah, why not? And I rolled an
Wait,
18 plus. Wait, what?
you gotta. I don't see that you've raged
Where's the
yet.
rage cup?
Get the rage
Oh,
cup.
sorry. It's time to unleash a little carnage.
For those who can't see, he literally has a carnage.
God, it hurt!
Filled with tequila.
Filled with tequila.
Yeah, it's filled with tequila.
Oh,
So
All
we're
right.
gonna get some actual rage pretty soon.
Patron! Tequila!
all right. So, you hit.
All right. Well, that's 18 plus
Everything.
6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hit.
All right. And what do I need to roll for damage for that?
I mean, you're using a great
It's
sword,
a
right?
great sword. Yeah.
2d6.
2d6. Fancy. All right. I'm gonna roll these red ones for. All right. I rolled a 4.
All right, plus the 6 from your and you're raging, so that's strength and a half. Using two-handed weapon, you're going to do a total of 13 points of damage to this guy.
Beautiful.
And poor little drummer boy. But
Once again, the champion is successful.
I'll play my drum for you.
in hell. And I turn around and I say to the party, well, I'm still up 1 kill on everybody else, so step it up, boys.
All right,
Oh, it's just a fucking drummer boy.
Venris.
I will cast Necrotic Servant, and I will have myself a skeleton, not a zombie.
1 skeleton coming up.
And I will command it to attack the nearest person it can find.
What?
Well, you might want to revise that.
What?
Okay, the nearest enemy it can find.
Yeah. We don't need no monkey paw business here.
No, by all means, be vague and unspecific with your commands to your mindless undead.
With the mindless zombie, yeah.
No, he said he was a skeleton. All right,
Yeah, that's
so Bonesy McBones Pants hits the floor. You're like, "Arise, my servant!" And Ben goes, "Sir, I'm already awake." You're like, "Not you!"
Oh yeah, Bink's here, doesn't he?
I mean,
get
if
a-
Bank wants to
attack?
participate, he can.
No, Bank is safely back, out of the way.
Alright.
So you can control El Skeletano.
Alright, I guess I'll have him go after the big guy that's enlarged.
That's me.
Wait, that's you? Okay, sorry.
That's me. God damn it.
I was taking a piss break, sorry. I'll just have him go to the nearest enemy then.
All right, so he is going to then march up there alongside Chira, and like
What's up, bro?
a skeleton walks up next to you, Chira.
All right, that seems normal.
Not gonna question that.
So this guy goes to tumble backwards to get out of the way of everyone.
You
Natural
mean?
one.
And he falls.
Worst
Don't kill himself. Don't kill
pirate
yourself. Don't kill yourself.
ever.
Don't kill yourself.
Do I get attack of opportunity since he
Don't kill yourself.
failed?
I
He-
love the fact that the RNG gods are playing along with the lore here.
I mean, he falls prone to the ground and is actually going to, in the process, provoke an attack of opportunity from both Lumalia and Hasser because of Hasser's increased reach because he's large. So
I have faster
So Captain
dex.
Krug goes to jump backwards and get out of the way to try and get to his weapon, and in the process, he trips over his own turtle that he had dropped on the
No.
ground. And as he falls, he goes, "Oliver, you betray me!" That's
As he does,
That's a shout
I
out
say.
to my friends at God's Fall.
He has all of my love.
He's really fallen for me, and I stab him with my longsword.
Make your attack roll.
I did.
Damn.
22.
Oh, yeah. So he trips over while he's tripping backwards over the turtle and yells, "Oliver, you betrayed me." You're just. How are you doing it? Tell me.
I stole it from Hasser.
Non-lethal.
Sucker.
No, describe your kill. He's falling backwards over a turtle. You see an opening.
I do see an opening. I see an opening right through his throat, and I just kind of, since I whiffed the first one, I bring it back and I just kind of flip it up and just shank it straight down.
Oh, so all right. so Lumalia sees trip over back there, and with his strike having gone wide, just brings back and right into the guy's throat, creating.
And it just kind of keeps him propped up, and he slowly goes down.
That poor turtle's gonna have some severe PTSD.
I then pick up the turtle and pet it.
I will allow the free action turtle pet. So yeah, Hasser, he having the higher dex and higher in the initiative order.
God damn it.
He,
God damn it.
You can still carve it for yourself if you want.
There's no point if I didn't kill him.
There's still 4
Anyways,
others.
there are still more
They have
pirates.
drums. They have. Oh.
And
+1 for me.
This guy.
Fine. The rest of you, please stand back. I'll take care of the rest of them.
This one pirate in the back center of the cave stands atop of a crate and yells, "I am captain now!" And you
Okay,
will
I'm
listen
going for
to
that.
Oh my
He
god.
pulls up a large musket and takes aim at Hasser and fires.
Come at me. Come on.
Get wrecked, touch AC.
And he will indeed hit you with the musket.
What did he roll?
He rolled an 18 touch AC
Damn it.
for a solid 4 points of damage.
Damn.
As he
I shrug it off.
boom fires this musket from what's sitting atop of this crate. This guy runs. The next one over here to his left runs over, picking up a sword and a dagger, and takes a defensive stance, standing next to him. He goes, "Aye, and I'm his first mate." Over on the left-hand side, seeing the vanquished drummer boy, knowing that their trio will never be complete again, the musician duo, the guy with his flute, hits a button on the flute and turns and shoots a dart out the flute at Chira.
All
right. What's your AC, sir?
13.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Wow.
So that will hit.
Ow.
Rack.
That can't be that
Wait.
low.
He loses
Wait,
2
why
AC.
is it that low?
Because you lose 2 AC while raging.
Oh yeah, that's.
Oh
true,
yeah,
true.
that's right.
And on top of
That makes sense.
on top of that, you charged, which gave you 2 to attack and -2 to AC as well. So you're
I
technically.
I didn't have to travel any farther. I already have 40 move speed as Blood Rager.
So you take
So-
3 points of damage. I need you to make a Fortitude save against poison.
Oh, that's not a problem. I will just roll through this.
Okay, you feel the dart hit you in the neck and immediately pull out, and you feel like something that kind of course into your veins, but it just makes you madder.
Good.
and he slowly backs up.
I would think that I like pull the thing out of my neck and like I laugh and say good. This is gonna be great.
God. So then the other one with his fiddle backs up further into the room and begins playing a very high-paced song on his fiddle and begins singing "Suriel Went Down to Turnog." Only Haver gets it.
The devil went down to
Down to
Georgia.
Georgia.
Yeah, we get it. We just don't want to.
I know. So,
I will note that doesn't make any sense because no one knows Suriel's evil.
Anyways, it's an old song. So inspire. Look, the one going last gets to inspire everyone in the party. Isn't that how it always goes? Speaking of which, the bards, the skalds, Kargan's turn. As you recognize,
Welcome to the party.
That one in the back with his fiddle is attempting to inspire courage in his companions to fight stronger and harder.
Okay. Do I sing too, I guess?
I don't know. It's your turn.
I know, right? Let me get 20 feet. Let me get a little bit closer to the party here.
It's Battle of the Bands.
Or is it 20? Yeah, I think it's 20 feet, yeah. I'm going to get closer here. I've got a song for all you. You guys want to hear a nice little song? Get a little bit excited for the murdering of pirates?
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I've been working on this for the past 5 minutes. Just give me a minute. Alright. I'm sure you guys have all heard this one before. Sing along if you've heard it. Yo ho, look at me go, smashing a pirate with one mighty blow. Taking their loot is so easy, you'll see. We're killing pirates.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm pumped IRL. Let's do this.
So, okay, now you're inspired. That's your rage song?
Can I double in rage?
No. You cannot double in
Damn
rage.
it.
But any of you who want are pumped up by his song and can enter into a rage-like trance of his scald song, putting you into rage, increasing your strength and constitution, and just putting you into a bloodlust. Because, yo-ho, let's kill some pirates.
Yeah.
What's the downside of raging? I forget.
You can't
Minus
cast,
2
Negative
you
AC.
can't cast spells.
Can't
you
cast
can't
spells.
do any
You
intelligence
can't
based
make
things.
any like intelligence-based
No.
skill
No.
checks either. You can
I'll
except for
pass.
like intimidate and a
pass.
couple other
Okay.
things.
I'm good.
And that's plus
Strong
how many?
Plus 2 to strength, plus 2 to con.
Yep. And then I think 1 on the will saves,
Yes.
minus 1 AC.
All right. So, we go back around to Lumalia.
No, Hiram.
Here, fuck. I'm sorry. I'm the worst.
That's
literally.
twice now.
I know. I'm bad. Hear him.
Kind of. It's a question. My rapid shot is a feat. Does that count against raging or for raging?
No, you can
Yeah, have fun with that.
You can use rapid shot while raging.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
I'm gonna
wanted to kill
cast.
that guy.
I'm gonna cast rapid shot against the guy, their bard in the back left.
All right. Inspired, angry that you're pumped up by this pirate song, and you're angry that his fiddle music is in the way. One of your arrows will hit, the other one misses, causing 3 points of damage to the target. As you strike him in the shoulder, he's still maintaining his song, though. Now it will be Lumali's turn.
So I pocket the turtle in like my little side pouch. And, like,
this is a
It's
like
a big turtle.
how big is this turtle?
I'm gonna say it's about the size of like a I want to say a Labrador.
Oh dear. Okay. I thought it was like a little itty bitty like rock turtle. Like,
No.
I would like to point out at level 4, Ragers gets to get pets. So
I'm gonna put down the Labratortle and
Labratortle. Hashtag Labratortle.
and I will charge for the first mate because I said I'd leave one for Hasir at least.
Can't take all of my stuff.
I can try though. I'll move up, and I will, and while running up, I'll drop the longsword's in his throat. So I'm gonna pull out my kukris and stab them in his head.
All right. While moving, you can get one attack with a kukri.
I get one. Okay.
Yeah,
I get the first one.
And you will miss.
I'm so good at this game.
All right. So, Hasser.
All right.
You're the farthest away from everybody.
Excepted for me. Yay!
Well, I'm going for the captain now. So I'm going to move up to the captain and go to just fuck his shit up.
All
So-
right. You go at him with your balls. What do you get?
18 for attack.
That will hit.
All right.
Okay.
This
Make
is
me
gonna be
proud
fun.
this year. Come on.
Okay.
He's got 3d6
Oh!
because he's larger.
5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 plus 12, 27 damage.
Yeah! All right.
What?
So,
Yeah.
you're
It's
in
because I helped him.
yeah, he
Let's do a
cast this-
smash!
So you come running up there, screaming I'm assuming screaming some cry of your god or whatever, and you take your meteor hammer,
nice.
twirl it about, and bounce it off your foot, and then just swing. And then it's in large size. It's roughly the size, normally.
A wrecking ball?
It's pretty much like you came in like a wrecking ball.
Oh, you
and-
beat me to it.
And you just he's standing on top of this crate with his blunderbuss, and like a Warner Brothers cartoon, you just hit him and he goes flying off, carrying on your ball, and just is smashed into smithereens.
So you could have that too, Cherry, if you weren't such a dick to me.
Chira,
Is it my turn yet?
it is.
Kill
All
from
right.
Hasir.
All right, yeah, I gotta mark that. So that's another one. And Lamalia has one too.
Yep. I caught up, bud.
All right.
Got an important kill, too.
Yeah. What, on the generic guy that claimed to be captain?
Yeah, so kind of what we set out to do.
Captain's the captain.
All right. Lamalia killed a captain too. Who's the guy closest to me? Did he have the flute?
That was
Is
the
that what
flute
that
guy
was?
who put the dart into your neck.
All right. Well, I'm just going to nonchalantly step over the body of his dead friend right in front of him, and I would like to try and stab him to death with the dart that he just shot at me.
All right, make a melee attack roll as you go up there and try to stab him with his own dart.
All right. It is an 18 plus,
Wow.
I believe, a 9 because. Yeah, 18 plus 9.
27.
So yeah, you will hit. A dart normally does a D4, but it's not meant to be as a melee weapon, so this is going to do a D3 point of damage plus your strength.
All right, so D3 plus 7. It's just one D3.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a
It's
dart.
a dart. I mean,
That's max damage.
you
10.
stab this guy in the neck, and oh, he fails his fortitude save against the poison.
Oh, wow.
Losing 2 points of con, dropping his hit points enough that stab in the neck actually kills him. As you run up, you like run
I want to
up.
look. I want to look at the loot guy dead in the eyes and be like, "I'm coming for you next, guitar man."
Oh. So you run up, like, I'm imagining this as you're running up and haven't even truly taken the dart out of your neck yet, and then you're just like, duh! And you stab him in the neck with the dart that he shot you with, and he drops, drops to the ground as he falls victim to his own dart and his own poison. Poetic justice, maybe. Venrus' turn, definitely.
Poetic justice,
Alright.
maybe. I can't believe that worked out so well.
I want to get up to the bard and cast Cause Fear on him.
The bard's way in the back. What's the range on Cossphere?
It's 40 feet.
Oh, well, I'm pretty sure you can do
If
that,
he-
actually.
If he
Let's
moves
see.
up, yeah, he's fine.
Oh, yeah, he's only like 60 feet away from you. You'd only have to move like 15 feet up to cast it. So you just
Yeah,
have to
alright.
move and cause fear. And what's the DC on that the saving throw for you?
17.
17 will save. No. So he immediately, like, how are you causing fear in him?
I want him to picture his grandma naked.
Oh, that's a whole nother level of fear.
Yeah, that's
So,
For
Is
3
it-
rounds, he has to run around.
so
Oh,
he
it's-
drops his
make him
fiddle,
run towards me.
covers his eyes, goes, Gam, no! And he is spends his next turn running around afraid. So boy, so he's afraid, and then there's just the first mate who goes, I am
I'm
the
the
captain
captain."
now.
Bad decision.
And he goes at Lumalia with scimitar and dagger.
Ooh.
What's your AC?
I think 15. Hold on, let me double check. Defenses.
He manages to slip past your defense and
16.
slice you in the arm with the scimitar for 2 points of damage.
Man, that hurt.
Oh, champ.
Where were these rolls the last time?
The dice giveth and the dice taketh away. To be
Yeah.
fair, my D20 is a little tired. It rolled a lot of player-crushing demise at all mids, so... Alright, that's it for the Pirates. Kargan.
Hi. I'm totally charging that captain. I'm going to be killing him.
Alright.
Good luck.
Yeah. Charge
Alright.
up to here.
Do it.
Use an Earthbreaker.
So you charge with your, with your large hammer, swinging at the new captain.
Yeah, new captain. That is going to be attack roll. It's +1. That's going to be 20 on attack.
That will hit.
Sweet. 2d6. Go. It's 12 plus. I'm assuming another 6, so 18.
Oh, you saw Hasser simply like, yeah, I can do that. And you run up and emulate Hasser's style of killing the guy by just sweeping it up, catching him with your large, like, cartoonish, almost sized mallet, smacking the new captain away, crushing his rib cage, and driving him into the box that the previous captain had been standing on top of, killing him.
I'm killing pirates.
Hiram the Swift.
So no longer inspired by the song, I just draw my bow once more, notch 2 arrows, and cast
Does he take fatigue for for removing the rage?
Oh, that's why my raid song's so nice.
Oh, okay, beautiful.
Don't get fatigue from raid song.
Awesome.
I'm gonna do 2 on the guy who's currently feared, because as I see it, he's the only one left,
he
right?
He literally is the only one standing.
We gotta.
I mean,
keep him for questioning.
Because he's feared, he is denied his dexterity to his armor class, so you will hit with one of your attacks.
Wow. Nice. 3 damage. Not the best, but we're there.
You put an arrow into him, and like you shoot. He's running around like trying to cover his eyes, screaming things about his grandmother. When an arrow strikes him right in the thigh, and he screams out in pain. And then it becomes Amalia's turn.
All right. Seeing what has happened so far with Hasir and Kargi just hitting people with their weapons and sending them flying, I want to try to do the same thing with my kukri.
Wait. Okay.
Good luck.
So not like like bashing him, just like literally just like lifting him off the ground with my blade.
Okay, so you're gonna charge up there and attempt to basically embed your kukri into his ribcage and lift him off the ground.
Yes.
Make it
that
an
is 100.
roll.
All right. Well, I'll move up. This is what happens. Everybody's gonna one up everybody. Melee. Shit. That is an 8, folks. We are not very good at this.
So you run up
Go to
there.
nice.
You're just being nice to me.
And you're like jam up with that. And at the moment, he's covering his eyes. He pretty much just like runs like towards you, and you just completely stab past him, missing him, bringing it around to Hasser, who is large
I
in
have
charge.
a question. Since my weapon already had a 10-foot range, does that get bigger?
The reach does increase. Yes, it goes up to 15 feet.
Okay.
Wow.
Let's do this. I literally just have to take 1 step forward to hit this guy.
Please don't hit me.
Oh.
Ready?
You
Who's
better-
ready for the nat one?
Nat
Who's
one.
ready for the nat
Actually,
one?
That one.
How much HP do you have?
I have
I'm
20.
pretty sure
I
I
have
could.
22.
1 hit. Okay, let's see.
He can kill you.
Natural 20.
Oh!
Woo!
All
That guy
right.
got a nice so bad.
Roll to confirm the crit.
Okay. That's 7 plus 6, so 13.
Being denied his dexterity, that is going to hit.
Yeah.
So-
oh my god, this is gonna be great.
Roll this beautiful
He's gonna
crit
explode.
damage, and I need you to tell me how you're finishing off this fight. with
Please
your strike.
have the meteor hammer go through him and start swinging around with him on the end of it.
It's gonna come like, okay, no, okay, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
I just imagine like the Daft Punk Around the World's playing, and he's just swinging the guy around in the air.
32 plus 12. So
Oh.
44 damage. So
pretty dead.
I take the meteor hammer, which is still on fire, swing it around a couple times, pick it up with both hands, like behind my head, and then just bring it down on his head, and it just completely keeps like breaking every part of his body as it goes down to his feet.
Now,
It goes
Hasir,
his head.
Hasir, I'm never gonna get this blood out of my clothes.
I might be an old, what we call gray beard, and mostly been playing D&D and new to this whole Twitch world and everything thing, but I do believe they call that getting wrecked. Isn't that the word the kids are using these days?
Get
wrecked!
One shot, one
Correct.
kill.
1 shot, 1 kill. Alright, so you have successfully defeated all of the pirates in this cave, leaving only...
Man, I'm glad we invested 600 gold for this.
leaving
Yeah.
only Tig up top to deal with. The large turtle outside and the turtle that is currently underneath the dead fallen body of Captain Krug.
No, because I picked him up and I put him back down.
Oh, yes, you did pick him up and put him back down. You're right. So before, and so with, as you obviously go to take their shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow, I thought you guys chanted that. What the hell? Anyways.
Take their shit. Take their shit.
The guy that I killed
Their
before,
shit.
So,
I'm taking his gun.
okay. So while you guys are gathering up their stuff and preparing, looking around everything there, that's where we're going to close out the game for this week.
Oh.
And you know, and
I would-
as you gain up all of this, come here to get everything together before going out and dealing with the turtle and Tig. We will come into next week to see exactly, you know, how you handle that and get back to reward. Will Venris actually pay off his debt?
Will
Probably
Venris
not.
actually
No.
ever get a kill?
27
Who knows?
days remaining.
We'll find out next week.
I'm gonna fucking
We're
pass
going to
it.
address the skeleton in the room.
Yeah,
All right. So
that is true. Yeah.
we will be back next week with another episode. For those of you listening in the podcast land, we record these games once a week in 2 hour and a half sessions, and then release each segment throughout the week. Now that we are getting out there, we've got up on the website, on the iTunes soon. And look at us on social media, TForce RPG, hashtag It's a Long Story, and tell us, what do you think? Should Tig be spared? Or should he suffer the wrecking ball fate of everyone else? Hashtag
Ooh.
Tig lives, hashtag Tig dies.
You know
Right,
what they're gonna
everybody.
vote for.
Well, that's up to Tig.
That's up to
Yeah.
Tig. Anyways, everybody, have a good night, and we'll see you next week. For
See